read them and sweep. I was talking to him. All right. Thank you. Why not read them and sweep? Like you sweep the match? No? Too late? All right. Okay. You have a. You were looking like you wanted some fancy cheese. This will help. These are like the gnarliest of cheeses. Is Rupp coming? No, Rupp's not coming. I brought the crackers and the knife. Charles brought the cheeses. I brought the honeycomb. I did not bring them from far. Because I was. You were definitely not sure. Was Charles do that? Yeah, we just need to make sure Charles knows so he doesn't sweep us. Yeah. That's a brie right there with some cheddar, some Reggiano, I think.
Hello, 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 hello. All right, that's why is that so low? Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. All the way up. All right, hold on, let's go.
All right, we're starting in 15 minutes. I have 3 teams in the bracket right now. If you need a free agent, grab them now, or I'm going to start forming them onto teams. Yes, I got New Duck.
What teams do you have on your list?
I have Reedham and Weep, Lakes on Mars, and Bay.
And babe, let me text.
deal with that.
Be prepared.
Be prepared for what?
I don't know. I don't remember what we did.
Okay. Java?
That one is really good.
Cheddar?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Good.
It's a Brooklyn cheddar. Brooklyn beer cheddar.
Oh, BK. BK, you have a team? Yes? Okay. Whose team is he on? Wait, you're Fancy Cheese Fridays, right? Did I get 5 from you?
No, I do not.
Okay, then you are on Nick's team. You'll be their cream crusader. Nick Mikros.
Oh, they're cool.
Fancy Cheese Fridays. Maybe she paid for herself? Maybe she just paid for herself?
Yeah.
All right.
$1. And here's another $1.
I'll take Chris's dollar.
All right, Nick. I gotta put you in. to get started. Normal map rotation. First of all, let's give a round of applause to all the new players. Thank you for coming out. The other announcement is, of course, we're continuing our new tradition of Fancy Cheese Fridays. We have delicious cheddars and bries, a hard Parmesan-like cheese. You should enjoy it. Beyond that, we're doing normal map rotation. We start on night. Loser chooses new best of 3. We are going to start with... We're going to start with Long Honk on gold and Bay on blue.
All right, we're going to get started. I think I'm going to put these fade in the other ear. All right. So we're starting out with Long Honk on gold, a team composed of BK Ben Mills, a newer player whose name I am already blanking on, and 2 subs because that's all they've got. And also their queen is gone for some reason. Well, we'll see if they can come up with some players last minute. Yeah, should be fun. As is tradition, we are starting on the night map, which is the map we start on here in New York now. The most balanced, most dynamic, most interesting map currently in play. Although hopefully after the upcoming Bumble Bash tournament, we'll have some new maps to play around with. See how the game adapts. Okay, it looks like we have 2 subs coming on for Long Honk. New Doug, who is going to be on Gold Skulls, and Lakes on Mars Flex Warrior Jack on Gold Checks or Waffles, depending on the your preferred nomenclature. We are waiting, I guess, for a little bit of explanation for the new players. Long Honk taps in, as does Bay, and we begin our first game. Oh, hold on. I'll be right back. I gotta turn the sound on. All right, early queen on. I was not. No, Bennett. Yeah, Bennett and Robert. Yeah, I oh, is that right? All right. Okay, Brian McFadden going down early, and we have about half hive in here for this this gold team on Long Honk, but a lot of snail progress so far from the gold team. So we have asymmetrical win conditions here. All warriors down, though, for gold. Brian Kang is going to be looking to get some warriors up, so he gets a little bit more pushback, but he has to spend a little bit of time on the snail just to slow it down. All right, PK fighting Brian McFadden in the middle of the map. He gets out. Does he get a warrior? No. And the snail's close enough that he can't really spend too much time worrying about it. Okay, he's rooted under there. Oh, Brian McFadden dropping just a little too low. And Brian McFadden's on his last life, which is a tough situation to be here, to be in here on this night map. Snail very, very close. But right now, no real defenders except for Daphne, who ducks under that and then takes a shot at the queen and dies. One warrior left, but that's a ledge warrior for this blue team. So gold is going to get a good deal of pullback right now. Whether that translates into more of military pushback from this gold team has yet to be seen. 4 berries left for gold, though. So their objective is moving. Almost. Oh, there we go. Nice turnaround kill there from Drew on blue skulls. And Brian Kang is in a lot of trouble, and he gets caught once again by Drew. That's 2 kills for Drew Bolduc. Pretty good. And that means that the blue team is going up 1 in the best of 3.
Oh, I just want to listen to you.
Okay, so that means Long Honk, having lost the last match, is choosing to move on to the Dusk map. Somewhat unorthodox move, but maybe Brian Kang feels like with a little bit more room to maneuver, he can be a more powerful presence on the board. Good control there from Bay, edging out their opponents, leaving Brian Kang with very few choices other than to take risks against the snail over and over again. I believe that was Victor ledging. Hi, Gavin. Do you want to be on a team? Yeah, they need more players. Long Honk only has 3 players right now. Yeah. So after they're done, you'll play on Long Honk. Yeah, just hang out. Okay. All right. The mysterious Gavin appears. Mystery solved. No one knew who Gavin was. All right, so here we go on to the Dusk map. We have both teams running berries, but only one berry has been run. Okay, there we go. Second berry coming in for blue, giving them a 1-cycle lead, 1 coming in for gold. So econ on both sides, but low econ on both sides. Runners being stymied for both blue and gold, but blue right now getting a little bit better of it. Bad run there from the gold worker. Doesn't make it into the top rung. Yeah, right now blue a bit in the control of this game. They have 1 top berry left. They've switched to a 3-1, interestingly enough. Oh no, bad run, and that top berry does not come in. And 2 warriors go down, and suddenly blue is wiped. Completely wiped out. Brian McFadden all alone trying to close up this hive. Berry runners trying to get in, can't quite get in, still can't get that top berry slot in. And no warriors coming for a very long time. There you go, 1 warrior coming out in the middle, but McFadden sacrifices his life for it. Top berry still being run by gold, but unfortunately with these new berry runners, it's going a little bit slower probably than Brian Kang would like. Takes out a speed warrior though, and once again, Brian McFadden all alone. Okay, speed warrior coming out and harassing the gold snail actually that's been moving in the meantime. Very, very dangerous now. Gold, Gold has only 4 berries left, 1 top. Another big dive on Brian McFadden. He's on his last life, and right now he is fighting a split strat. Blue not doing a good job of keeping their hive open. They have enough military presence to do it, but berries are flowing in for gold, and right now this blue team, which seemed like he was so much in control, is actually struggling to stem the tide. Gold runners coming through the center. Oh no, all runners miss. Oh no, both at the same time though. Long Honk takes it after some impressive coordination. Jack celebrating. I believe he was one of those final berry runners. And we have 1-1 Long Honk heading into the day map, the only remaining map in rotation, in this rotation. So, got to feel good there for Long Honk. Long Honk obviously has a lot of new players on it. BK. Okay. Jack stepping off. Gavin is going to be stepping onto gold checks. Jack being generous after running one of the winning berries in that last game. Decides to go out on top. Just told me he's retiring from Killer Queen. He's not gonna. He's taking the win and he's going home. All right, so both teams conferring, tapped in, and let's see what these teams have for us on the day map. Day, obviously, almost exclusively a snail map, so I'll be very surprised if we see berries. However, with new players, sometimes berries are what you want to run. And it looks like Gold is indeed doing that. Brian Kang taking out Brian McFadden and getting a pretty good amount of board presence, actually. Ledge guard in place, though, for Blue, and they're in control of the snail. Gold down to 1 life. Ooh, Brian Kang just barely getting out of a pincer there, running towards the Speed Warrior, and that opens up enough room for him to get out of harm's way. But we have 3 military units on this Gold Hive. I'm not sure that 1 Daveberry is that concerning. Brian Kang thinks it is, though, and he dies trying to get a berry in. He does get the berry in, but at what cost? He has a Speed Warrior out. BK has a Speed Warrior out right now, and only 2 berries. So this econ strat right now is far, far behind Blue's similar snail strat. Oh, and Brian McFadden, though, going down to his last life. So 1 single mistake, even though his team is has a pretty good lead here. 1 mistake from Brian McFadden, and it's all over. Oh, now Brian Kang going down to his last life. Both of these queens taking shots at each other. It's also a low warrior game. Only 1 warrior out. 2 warriors out for Brian now. Both queens getting their 2nd warrior out. But so far, the full complement of 3 for this snail strat on Blue has not actually been out very much. We're going to get a Speed Warrior out and Half Hive actually on this day map. Half Hive, pretty good. Oh, but unfortunately, Brian Kang gets caught by Drew Boldeck. Excellent moves from Drew in that game. And Bay takes it 2-1.
All right, Fancy Cheese Fridays on Gold. Give me $1 on Blue.
All right. Fancy Cheese Fridays here on Gold, named after our newest tradition here at 5v5 Fridays in Brooklyn, New York, which is we bring fancy cheeses and we eat them during the tournament. Is this a good idea, you say? I don't know. We're going to find out. Should people playing a very intense, very anxiety-inducing arcade game be consuming large amounts of pungent cheese? Probably not. But for now, we're going to proceed as if it was a good idea. All right, so Fancy Cheese Fridays here over here. We got Rob Newhouse queening. He's backed up by Tommy, Kevin, Jabba, and Ray. On the other side, we have Gimme $1. That's Mustafa, Carissa, Nick Mikros, our founder, one of our founders, Milan, and Richard Ray Chan, Quicksand Boy. What's that? Milan? Milan. Apparently it's pronounced Milan, like it's in Idaho or somewhere. It's in the state of Texas, where it would be pronounced Milan. I'm pretty sure that's not how a Texan would pronounce it. Anyway, all right. So we have berries running for Gimme $1. They're looking at their 2nd wave coming in. And we've got Fancy Cheese Fridays running the snail. Right now, it's actually a pretty good amount of progress there, all the way off the rope and past the shortstop. But we have kills on both sides. The snails slow down, and we've almost got Half Hive here for this blue team. Blue Speed Warrior, that's Carissa going down. Delays Blue just a little bit, but Blue actually doing a pretty good job of maintaining control of this snail. It has just now barely touched the waterfall, and that's about when Blue needs to be worried. They should probably be calling for pullback right now. Unfortunately, they're running with 3-1 berries, which means that they have to choose basically between pullback and pushing their objective. Now, berries don't get taken away, so it's probably maybe worth it if they're ever worried about it. But, in fact, they have Fancy Cheese Fridays in lockout. So they're going to keep running. They're going to just be hunting Rob Newhouse mercilessly. Mustafa misses the gate, and that's going to allow Rob Newhouse to get 2 warriors out. And probably what they're going to do is concentrate immediately on stopping these berries. These berries are very scary for this gold team. Blue sacrificing a warrior to get 4 berries left. Was it worth it? I think it probably was. 4 berries is about the emergency situation here for this gold team. All right, full complement now out for gold. Blue looking for a 3rd warrior. And 3 warriors right now guarding this blue hive. That is maybe a little bit of an overcorrection, but they do catch the queen. And Fancy Cheese Fridays, after almost being locked out of that game, goes up 1. Let's see where Gimme a Dollar decides to go, if they decide to go to the day map or the night map. Gimme a Dollar, our founders team for the evening. Which means that they will probably come in last place. That is usually the tradition for founders teams. All right, it looks like Gimme a Dollar wants to go to the day map. Once again, we'll probably won't see Econ on this map anymore, although occasionally someone will pull it out. But what we'll probably see is a snail fight, and in a snail fight, I have to give a little bit of an edge to Fancy Cheese Fridays. Right now, early control for Fancy Cheese Fridays. Rob Newhouse getting Moose a little bit away from the center gate, which is going to allow Gold now to assault Blue safe gate. It looks like Gimme a Dollar attempting to come out double speed, but it's a little bit thwarted by this Gold team, which has gotten pretty good control of both sides of the map. However, Rob Newhouse going down. Will that give Blue a chance? No, their Speed Warrior goes down. They do get a second vanilla out, but Stripes, isolated Richard Ray Chan, escapes to safety. Blue with the objective lead at the moment and the queen lead, so even though their warriors don't seem to be quite as robust or durable as these gold warriors, the team is actually winning on objective, on both objectives. All right, fight in the center. Blue warrior goes down. Second blue warrior coming up. Gold, though, now in control of the snail and have brought it almost back into the hall when Blue gets control of it again. If Blue can get it out beyond the gate, that'll be some real progress, and that'll be a dangerous moment here for this gold team. Gold wiped. They are on lock. Unfortunately, multiple warriors going in for kills, and they all die. So this lock probably won't last very long. Sacrifice a speed warrior for it, and then the queen. So that lock was not successfully held. Perhaps the opposite, you might say. However, in all that time, the snail did get quite a bit of a distance. Richard, though, getting pincered there. Gold has a lot of pullback to do. Blue has a lot of time to put their military back together. Nice kill there from Carissa. She's going to allow Blue to get back in control of the snail. See if Moose can get... nice moves from Carissa again. Putting Rob Newhouse on his last life. She's going to attempt to defend the snail. Escapes 3 vanilla warriors. That was quite impressive, especially considering she doesn't have speed. 2 warriors go down right, one after another. That's Milan and Nick dying almost immediately after coming out. Richard Ray Chan. Gold has successfully kind of warded this blue team away from the snail. Blue, though, moving in, and they've taken control. Now it's Mustafa's turn to go down to his last life, and once again, we have a game that could be decided by a single queen life. Carissa doing some great work controlling the snail. Really matured as a warrior. She's looking really, really strong in this game. Even as I say that, she goes down, but she's already taken quite a few warriors out with her. Once again, Blue's curse here is that their warriors are not quite as durable. Oh, and Mustafa flies up into a pincer. For reasons that are mysterious to me. Okay, Fancy Cheese Fridays takes it 2-0.
All right, Lakes on Mars on gold, Read 'em and Weep on blue. someone take over for me? Kevin. Kevin. Or anyone else. Or Java. Java won't get it, Kevin. Sorry.
I have so many jobs. You didn't change it, right?
Yeah, me and Vincent will just talk.
Oh, you did change it?
This is first drink.
Alright, I don't have to change it.
I got it.
You got it. I play with the baby.
Yeah, of course you are.
That's why I come here, Kevin.
I know. He doesn't even play the game anymore. Nah, Vin. Grab a seat. He's not actually here to stream. Doesn't really care. No. Gwena?
Recent logins?
Trials with 96 unread applications.
Tells you any notifications.
Yeah. Which one is yours and which one is mine?
This is mine.
Okay, and that's going to be half and
Tell me how you analyze matches. I'm actually very
half.
curious.
How you
Do you
Alan?
watch like your matches when you're practicing or like trying to get better as a team?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So
That's honestly the only way you could do it.
that, yeah.
Cur-
that's
I mean, honestly, a lot of it's just like following. If you're watching yourself, you just follow yourself. You understand what you want as from outside. You want to understand what you get out of your role or what you want to do in your role,
right.
and sort of go from there.
That makes sense. So
A lot of it's just like sort of, especially in most roles, it's just like how do you help? How do you do your job, and then how do you help everyone else do their job? And a lot of times it's like you could effectively do your job as well as everyone else's job to a degree. And if you can do that, then you're you're helping your team exponentially by just like filling in for them when they can't do it currently. What a pincer! It's a great pincer on goal, like some Mars.
do you guys usually like who keeps track of things like if you're running snail? Who keeps track of like the berry situation? I guess there's usually
the
a ledge
person,
guarder.
yeah, the person who ledge guards
Okay, that makes
who
sense.
usually tell us.
That's
But yeah, but I mean, at some point, I think when you know what they're doing, you already you're making a mental note as well as like keeping an eye on like where their progress is compared to yours. Like it's always good to like check back on both.
Right. So,
On both. Oh, what a pincer!
yeah, that was sick.
Pincer-
I thought they were doing it
they're
again.
Doing it again.
Yeah, but they didn't commit.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
that was so close.
they weren't committing. It's looking pretty good for Read 'em and Weep. Looks on Mars. Still at the waterfall. Read 'em and Weep only need 6 more berries.
It's pretty good.
It is.
It's not too bad. Although they have 3 warriors and 1 person on the snail. So
Yeah. Well, they're doing pullback. You
Yeah,
know,
'cause they have
the
to.
more defensive option right now. Chat. Nope, no, not chat. It's looking great. Not
do
too
people ever run 2 speed warriors? Is that a good idea?
Yes. Well, it depends.
It seems risky.
It-
It seems like a lot of time to spend on.
It definitely is. But if your speed warriors are competent and try not and don't die as
And
often,
are safe. Yeah.
yeah, and it's everything's Gucci.
Ooh, this is juking by the.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's a good escape.
Why didn't he drop?
Ooh,
Blue speed warrior when they're in the ledge,
drop as in
like onto him.
Oh, well, it's a lot. It's like minor spacing, and in such an enclosed space, you sort of like doubt yourself and your ability to do something as simple as dropping on someone.
Fair enough.
Like you don't wanna.
It
You don't
seemed
wanna.
like you couldn't really tell if he was actually could do it.
Yeah. So like you kind of don't ever want to put yourself in a position like that of like,
Right.
am I gonna get this versus like I know I'm gonna get this.
Yeah, and kind of what you were saying, like they invested so much resource into
Yeah.
speed.
Okay, so Read 'em and Weep only needs 2 more berries, gold, like some Mars.
Oh, that's one. They
What
need
a-
one more.
what a
Oh, and one
ride.
more warrior.
Oh my God.
Oh, they're bringing in everybody.
This is looking great for like some Mars. Oh,
That was interesting.
they got around.
Oh, this little drone. Oh,
Oh my
drone
God.
is gonna make it happen.
Yeah, this running by blue right now. They're not really running anymore. Oh my God.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Yeah, that's good.
Sick kill.
That was pretty sick.
kind of rude, to tell you the truth. Yeah. That's pretty rude. She was already behind. That was just like an insult to injury. No,
What's
yeah.
What's the most BM thing you can do?
Family portrait?
What
Well,
is
not really a family portrait.
What's the family portrait? Oh, is
So-
it when at the end of the game when it goes
At the
in?
end of the game, if everyone is in the ending frame, like everyone from your team is in the ending frame, the actual golden frame will surround.
Oh, it's
the,
like a feature.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's
surround the
called a family
kill
portrait.
cam, or not the winning.
The win zoom shot.
yeah, the win zoom shot, and it just says family portrait.
That's awesome.
That's a kind of BM.
I've never seen that before.
Really. There's
Oh
footage.
no, that's a new goal. It's a new goal
There's
of
some
mine.
footage. No, yeah, we don't. I don't know. I think it's a weird thing. We're like we try to be nice, and we don't do it anymore.
Yeah, that's
even though like it's in the game,
It's a feature, yeah.
it's a feature, right? Your team will go up when your team goes up.
Wait, what's the name of our team?
Uh,
Is it Bay? No, that's not.
it's probably Bay.
Is it Bay?
It's Bay. Okay, so you guys are next. We're taking it to day map, guys.
Wait, so how do you determine which one to start? I've never understood.
Oh, it's just sort of whatever the tournament organizer declares it to be. In this case, it's just Charles saying, "Oh, it's night map,"
Fair enough.
and then the map rotation is as follows: you just basically pick a map that you guys have not played on previously, and if there are no more maps that. If you have played every single map once
Right, if
before,
it's like a best of 5.
yeah, then you're allowed to pick any map and then do the same exact thing where it's just like pick a map that you guys have not played on.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's basically loser picks. It's a convoluted way of saying loser picks. Ooh, it kills.
That was nice.
Freedom Weep still has a snail though. They got a second warrior outspeed and immediately dies.
That was unfortunate.
That baby. That death just caused that baby to cry. That queen
Not
is making
happy
me to
about it.
cry. Oh my god. Gold team on their last queen.
That's Blue Queen scared. Who's got Blue Queen?
Blue queen is Andrew Wokening.
That's pretty
Google
scary.
fame. A very good player. I believe his highest accomplishment as queen was second place at the Brooklyn Coronation. And as far as like his regular play goes, or as a warrior, he was also part of the winning team for both Bumble matches.
Wow.
So he's got a lot
Impressive.
of skill in this game.
Very impressive.
Whoa! All these warriors on blue are very, very have a lot of restraint. They really want this snail.
Restraint is one way to say it.
They have a lot. They really want their snail to go in. I assume.
And they can make it happen. I mean, there's so much pressure
Absolutely.
there.
Blue Queen definitely has restraint, not bothering to attack any of the gates.
Oh, that's it, right?
Yep. See, they wanted the snail win. Freedom and Wheat takes it 2-0 in the best of 3. Up
was it
next.
2-0?
Yeah, it was 2.
It's
pretty quick. Nah.
Well, I gotta go.
Absolutely. Thanks for Vincent.
Yeah, that was,
For joining me
that
on the
was fun,
mic.
Kevin.
We still only have 3 viewers.
3 viewers?
All right, Bay on gold, Fancy Cheese Fridays on blue.
Thanks for joining us on this Friday night here at NYU Game Center, September 14th. Currently 8:28 p.m.
Teams.
Bay on gold, Fancy Cheese Fridays
Oh,
on
my
blue.
team.
Fancy Cheese Fridays. Ba-da-da-da-da.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. All right, we have 3 viewers. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? This is your man, Andrew Wilkening, here to give you a good time. I do take requests. First up is a classic I like to call Talking About Nothing. There's a baby. I found a baby. And Adelie's here too. Ha! I'm just kidding. It's Carissa. She's running away now. And we're getting started. Of course, let's just run through the list here. Going from left to right, starting with the gold team, we have Victor, Drew, Brian, Daphne, and I believe his name is Vince? Gold Stripes? Vince?
Yes, that's correct.
That's
That is
Vince. And on the blue team, left to right, I don't know the first guy on the left.
I believe it's Tommy.
Tommy, Jabba, Rob, Kevin, and Ray. We got a lot of fun people out here tonight playing Killer Queen.
Is High Bustle happening right now?
Hufflepuff? No.
Next week.
It's happening tomorrow.
Oh, it's happening tomorrow.
It's happening this week, but not right now.
I see.
There is I think there's an unofficial, it's unaffiliated, but there is a social intended for the attendees at a different bar. I forget what it is. If you're in LA right now and you're watching New York play, one, thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, we
Two,
appreciate it.
get the fuck out there and play. Some of the best players in the world are playing now in LA.
Yeah.
So go enjoy that. Huge way to level up.
Yep.
I heard feedback from some South Floridians.
Mm-hmm.
They really enjoyed playing with us. We've had, I think, 3 or 4 South Floridian Killer
Really?
Queen players roll through. Yeah, we had Amanda here for a long time.
She did. Oh, she's left. She's
She just left, yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
But we had Deanna come, right when Amanda started coming here.
Okay.
And then we had Will this last weekend. And I believe there was one more, but I've forgotten their name.
Mm.
So incredibly sorry.
That's all right.
But yeah, we had 3 people from South Florida in the last few months come through, and they've all really enjoyed it and picked up a lot, I've heard. So
Good. Great. Well, we're excited for South Florida.
Yeah.
I know that North Florida had a little bit of a setback on their scene, but hopefully that's all sorted out.
yeah, let's hope no one drowns this weekend. Everybody stay safe out there.
I meant them losing their cat. Was there a? I don't think they were. Are they getting? Florence isn't hitting Florida, is it?
Man, it's Florida. They get hit by every hurricane, right?
I guess.
It's just you get some rain.
All right.
I don't know. There's
All right.
alligators. Just be careful out there, Florida.
Be careful.
Florida man lurks around every corner.
I guess northern Florida is like is that the Everglades? That's the
The problematic
swampy, Yeah, that's the.
Where you have swamp people.
No, not swampy. That's the where you would have alligators. South Florida is like beaches and that sort of.
Yeah,
I don't know.
generally. Yeah, you
Don't
got
really know
like the
much about
Keys,
Florida.
and
I'm gonna-
Miami, Tampa.
Yeah.
all down
I feel
there.
bad. I'm revealing how little I know about Florida.
Yeah. Well, my grandparents have a timeshare in Panama City Beach.
Really?
So that's my connection to Florida.
All right, gold wins. Our trenchant analysis was hopefully very helpful in helping you
Yeah, it was-
understand how gold managed to
Yeah.
get a snail win there.
Speaking of how much knowledge we imparted on people, South Florida's a great place,
Yes.
I guess.
all of
Speaking of
Florida's
great
pretty
places, I saw a news article about Texas today.
Texas?
Yeah.
What's going on with Texas?
A guy was convicted for like 40 plus counts of child pornography.
Wow.
It's like one dude. It was
that like
just
a
like
record?
really. No, I don't think so.
Oh, well.
I think it's just.
Step it up, Florida.
I think it's just Friday in Texas.
Oh, wow. Wow. Which part of Texas? Texas is big. Is this like western Texas?
I just read the headline, man.
East
You expect me to
Texas?
read the article? It's 2018. No one
Okay.
does that.
All right, fair enough. They should mention what part of Texas. Texas
In
is
the
basically-
headline?
Yeah, Texas is basically 3 states. It's hard to.
I want the hot take. Let's go, Charles.
The hot
What are
take?
the 3 states inside Texas?
There's 3 states?
You said there's like 3 parts of Texas,
yeah,
right?
There's West Texas, there's East Texas, and there's South Texas. They're like 3
Yeah,
very
3
different
separate.
cultures.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
So separate states.
Yeah.
Whenever Texas secedes, they'll have 3 states: West, North,
Yes.
West, East, and
They'll have
South.
3 provinces within the country of Texas.
Right.
Within the
We
free
can call
country
them
of
states.
Texas.
I guess why? Yeah, they might not pick like a republic structure. I don't know.
Oh, hell no. Have you been to Texas?
What would they do?
I don't know.
They're not going to do a democracy. Maybe it's just anarchy.
They would like that, actually. They
Right,
call
this
it,
one-
they
that's
call
like-
it individualism.
What?
They don't call it anarchy.
Oh, I know what
I'm
West
kidding.
Texas looks like. West Texas would be anarchy.
Yeah.
Surely. East Texas might actually pull off like some sort of like socialist structure. I don't know. Like,
You think
but
so?
if Dallas and Austin are both in the same,
Well, Dallas and Austin
I guess
and
Austin would be in
Houston
South.
are all not too far from each other.
is that going to be East Texas or are they going to be split into
What's
South
in
and
East
East?
Texas? West Texas, I think, is Fort Worth. I should know
No,
this.
that's East Texas.
Yeah, you're
Dallas
right,
Fort
you're
Worth
right.
is
Fort
all
Worth
East
is
Texas.
the major.
That's certain.
yeah.
Houston might be East Texas.
Well, no, Dallas and Houston are like super close.
Okay. So then
Yeah.
Dallas, Fort Worth, and Houston are definitely East Texas. South Texas might get Austin. I feel like they
I
might
think
have to
That's
have
like
it.
kind of they're like central, south central.
Like taking that away just means South and West Texas have nothing. and East Texas is the only one worth mentioning. It's
Oh,
like the
okay.
Catalonia
You heard it- you-
of Spain.
Wait. It is okay. It is to Texas what Catalonia is to Spain.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes.
Because the Catalonia of Spain is Catalonia.
it's even in the East.
It's true. That's fair.
So I mean, really, it's the allegory is perfect.
So who are the Basque separatists of Texas?
That's Oklahoma, man.
Oklahoma's the Basque separatists. All right, we
They've
have a
been
snail
fighting-
game going on.
It's just- okay, that's a good pivot. I think
We have a snail game going on here, and it was very close, and now it is not as close as both queens go down in quick succession.
lots of warriors dying too.
Yeah, it was, both of these teams kind of falling apart here as we start paying attention. Brian McFadden on his last life as Rob Newhouse trying to get this snail in the gate.
So do you
in
think
the net.
do you think nomenclature or like just vernacular around famine is going to change at all? Because like my gut is like, oh, we're like 12 berries from famine, but it doesn't. It's not as impactful as it used to be to say those words.
I'm not. There we go. All right, Fancy Cheese Fridays ties it up. I'm not
Cool.
convinced that the current famine fix is going to stick. Frankly,
I mean, in my personal opinion, I hope it's not. I think it's.
I tend to agree
I think
with
it's better than nothing, but it's not. It's not where I want it to be at the end of the day.
that. Yeah.
Maybe the end of the year. I can keep it. I can tolerate it for the end of the year, and then let's go 2019.
Yeah, I think that the problem is over time, if famine stays very common, and famine might get less common. I mean, you never know. The meta is getting very different. Berries are becoming more viable.
Hell yeah.
But if I think it will slowly, it will be discovered that 3 minutes is too long. Then they'll go to 2 minutes, and it'll still seem too long. And then they'll do 1 minute,
And it won't matter.
and then sub 1 minute. It's like, wait a minute, this is not famine, and it's kind of unbalancing the game because there's always like you just have this surfeit of berries, and it feels weird. Like you basically eliminated the whole theory of famine, right? There's
Yeah, of
not-
course.
And I think at that point, people will start suggesting like, okay, there's maybe a better fix for this. Both queens going down. Both of these queens, a little bit, a couple are less durable queens, you might say, in the scene at the moment. We
Who?
have
Charles and sorry, not Charles.
What?
B Mac and Rob.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say of our queens, they're a little bit less. I think Felicia and Rob and B-Mac probably are. Rob and Felicia obviously are new queens.
Rob plays with a mindset that is pretty durable.
Mhm.
I think he still goes for some punishes that are a bit ham-handed. That
enough.
one definitely paid
That was
off.
that was
That was
Rob's
fine.
punish.
Yeah, that was good.
Except that was Rob, not Brian.
No, yeah, no.
Oh, I see.
I'm
You said
saying
Rob is
goes for those plays, right? But
okay.
he pulled it off this time.
Yeah, but he
Um,
sometimes gets caught.
Yeah, I think his hit rate is a bit too low to play with that style. But it might work out for him this game. Looks like it might.
Okay. Well, we've got top berries almost in for blue. They're still looking for 2 left. Gold snail though is only just now kind of getting underway again. They got a lot of pullback. We've got a lot of pullback on this snail. Oh, another big
Wow, another big dive.
dive.
See, that's,
And yeah.
that's what I'm saying, man. He's
Rob
up for that
Newhouse.
punish. He wants the punish.
Fancy Cheese Fridays taking it to
Wow,
1.
the reverse sweep.
All right, give me $1 on gold. Lakes on Mars on blue.
Oh, that's you. Oh, that means I get to go play Magic the Gathering.
Well, someone has to take care of this though.
Okay, I can take care of it, but then BK looks drunk. I could probably convince him to do it.
He's queening, I think, for give me $1.
Son of a.
No, he's not. He's not. Is he? I can't remember.
I don't know anymore. Oh, you got okay.
No, Moose is. So BK can.
Somebody do the call.
Hello, friends. It is me, BK. And I don't know, I guess I've been co-opted into coming here and casting for y'all, so you're welcome. Let's see. Can I see the stream here? Can I see the chat? There's no one in chat. Okay, that's great. There's 2 people watching. Excellent. First of all, I want to shout out to the panel tomorrow, the esports panel that I'm going to be a speaker at with people from the NYXL It's going to be at Waypoint Cafe. So go check that out, everyone who's going to watch this video, like the 4 people who are going to watch. All right, cool. So we got Give Me a Dollar on gold, Lakes on Mars on blue. Lakes on Mars, probably the more experienced team here. Because gold team is kind of like just a pickup. I will say, yeah, it looks like gold hasn't really gotten their military setup, but blue does. However, a blue warrior goes down, and that kind of just mucks everything up for them. Another blue warrior goes down. There's only one blue warrior left, and now trouble ahead for blue. There we go. Queen gets killed once. That was a nice little kill. I forget who got it. I think it was Czechs. Czechs is kind of dominating right now if you look at the KD. But yeah. So yeah, blue had an early advantage, but they squandered it by losing their military and not really coming back out quickly. Kudos to gold, though, for positioning themselves. Look at this. Gold. Yeah, who is gold? Oh, that's Richard. Okay. Yeah, so gold checks. Doing a pretty good job of zoning people and taking care of the middle area, swooping in when he needs to and getting out when he doesn't need to. So blue here is still looking to get the military up, although they do get a queen kill, so nice. Blue finally has all 3 warriors out. Gold has had 3, but the snail has not moved at all because all teams have been kind of moving around through the middle area instead of contesting that area. They're just kind of flowing through, killing the snail rider on both teams, and then just moving on to their objective. So now it's kind of a brawl, but gold gets a nice kill on a blue warrior up there in the middle. And hi, Java. People enjoying the cheese here. Are you going to commentate with me?
Hello.
Amazing.
I'm eating cheese.
Oh, okay. Java's eating cheese, so she can't join us. But it's all good. Oh, Kevin Constantino's going to join us. Or rather, Mad Dog. Are you alright? Oh, that sucks. What the fuck happened there, man?
No.
Jeez, that sucks. This is why I'm terrified. I'm terrified of biking in New York.
Why?
Stuff like that.
No, that was my fault. I thought I underestimated how big a hole was.
Oh, gotcha.
Whose laptop is this?
Hey, we got it. That's mine. It's updating. I
It's
brought
a
it
new
with me.
laptop?
It is brand new. My work just bought it for me.
Ah, it's like the humongous Razer Pro.
Yeah, the Blade. Blade Pro.
This is ridiculously big.
I was not watching. I think Gold won that.
You can watch the replay.
That's true. I think Blue won that actually. Okay, Gold
Gold.
won that. Yeah.
Give me
Cool.
$1.
Good job. Give me $1.
Cool name. Even cooler viewer watch. Or viewer count, my bad.
Give me a watch.
Give me a viewer count.
Love it. Give me a lake on Mars. That's all I want. But yeah, like
A lake on Mars? Do you imagine? We start sending people to Mars, even though it takes like how many months?
I have no idea.
Takes
I
like
actually have no idea.
takes like a few months.
It's like 6 months or something. 18 months. I don't remember.
That's 18 months sounds a little much. I think it's like 8 or 6.
Okay.
Basically a year.
Yeah. So the opening for Lakes on Mars is really good. But
Was
they need
it?
to- yeah, it was. They had all their military.
It's a
up
good
and
liftoff.
It was a good liftoff, exactly. But then the ship exploded mid-flight.
Wow.
I mean, seriously, you
rude.
can kind of see like
How rude. This is
blue
like-
blue skulls there, kind of just leaving the Snail Rider to die. I guess that's because he knew he was last warrior.
How dare you disrespect the men and women that have sacrificed all they have?
Oh, wow. Speaking of, the wheels are falling off the shuttle.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, the shuttle's discontinued, right? Okay, the shuttle's been
Yeah.
discontinued. We're not using the shuttle anymore. For good reason, friends, as you can see.
Just kill her.
But yeah, one more time. Once again, blue just gets their setup correctly, but they're not able to kind of capitalize on the... Felicia dives right into... death.
That's the equivalent of like them finding life on Mars, not just lakes. Big
then-
shocker.
And then the life turns out to be flesh-eating bacteria.
Yeah. It's like one of those. It's like one of those episodes from Justice League TV show.
Can I see that bracket?
Maybe.
All right, Reedham and Weep on gold, long honk on blue.
All right, I'm off.
Long donk.
Why are we seated 2? I have 3 new players on my team.
Wrong shonk. Apparently being Brian King. You know, if I changed my name to Brian King, would you put me in second?
Sure.
If
Legally.
everyone
If
changes,
you legally changed your name to Brian Kang, I
Yeah.
would 100% put you in second.
cool.
All right, there we go.
Maybe I'll think about it.
I'm not sure being second is that advantageous.
I mean, if it's at a big tournament, then I get my money back.
Well, if you make your seed,
What are you talking about? You said I automatically get second.
no,
if-
you get second seed. That's what we're talking about.
oh, what? Same
Brian
thing.
Kang got second seed.
Same thing.
Okay.
You know, same.
Tell that to. No, I won't be mean.
You could be mean.
I
I'm
won't
on the
be
mic.
mean.
I'm
I
always
won't be
mean.
That's right. That's why I got to be the antidote. I got to be the
No,
cooler.
no,
the
no.
cooler here.
no.
You're trying to heat things up.
You always heat things up by saying, "Oh, it's just Brian King." Seriously, it's like, oh, you know what? Yeah, it's Brian King. Oh, it's just Sarah. It's just Sarah Greenwood. Okay, what are you gonna do? Nothing.
Sarah Green was very good.
Exactly.
They're very good players.
Those are the only two players where you'll give any preferential treatment,
Any preferential treatment?
except for your team.
I know I don't ever give my team preferential treatment.
So who was the first match of the night?
Oh. Well, I'll skip that sometimes because I have to run the stream. That's not preferential treatment. That's because I have a job to do.
So does
Unless you want to hop on the first match.
I'm usually the first one on.
On the mics?
Oh, on the mics now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like someone's got to run the stream and the mics. For,
It
like,
really
the
has to
first
run the
couple.
stream. It's a self-autonomous machine.
Well,
at this point.
sure, but like you want commentary. Anyway, that's the reason I do it typically. is
So,
because
really?
I don't want to ask
Commentary
you to
for
like.
viewer. What's our viewer count right now? Let's just check that out for real quick.
Boom.
Boom.
People. Well, there's a bunch of stuff
Used
going on.
to just be numero uno for
Yeah.
like a good 10 minutes
Okay.
before you came on.
That's fine. That's fine. Well, we got a lot of viewers on YouTube, so that's the important thing.
And I'm not always gonna be watching these. I'm not always gonna be watching these.
I don't think it's just you.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure you're not the reason we have like. Are you watching them 70 times?
you'd be surprised,
Oh, really? Why are you watching them 70 times?
dude. I'm studying.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I gotta know how everyone plays.
Like, okay. All right.
Oh my god, good kill. Oh my god, even better kill. What was that?
All right.
What was that? What was that? It was queen on queen action.
Yeah, long hawk going up
Yeah.
one.
It was a team break team kill.
Oh, Turbo has stepped on for a long honk. That's going to be quite the
Turbo just came in.
quite the
What?
upgrade. Yeah, there he is.
You know that's illegal in most game consoles. A turbo button.
A Turbo pen. Yeah, well, it's illegal in this game too.
Well, I mean, you just said he just stepped on.
He just stepped on.
Hey, what are you gonna do, Charles? Preferential treatment, ladies and
I'll
gentlemen.
let it go. I'll let
See,
it
I
go.
tell you. Preferential treatment.
Certainly for Turbo, yes. Oh, champions get a break. It's true. It's the way
Brian
it is.
King isn't a champion.
Fair enough. Fair enough. He's a champion
your
of
heart.
the school.
In your heart.
He's the most
if-
valuable player that has graduated from NYU.
I mean, honestly, if you just said he was like the, yeah. If you just said of your heart, I would have believed it. I would.
Well,
Stop giving
he's
me
also the Brian King, so I didn't make that up. I just gotta go.
You
with,
didn't make that up.
I just gotta go.
You
with,
didn't make that
go
up.
with tradition.
So wait,
I
who
gotta
called
go
him?
with tradition?
Who added the the?
I don't know. I just I heard it once and I was like, wow, that sounds pretty important. I better cut that guy a break. Ooh, another very nice skill actually from the Brian King.
He's not giving Andrew Wilkening any breaks. And he's a champion.
No, not at all.
He's a champion. I think I would call him a more accomplished champion. Not in the same role, but a slightly more accomplished,
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Two-time national champion.
as well as a few other champions.
Yeah, many other
in
major
between.
tournaments. Yeah, maybe the second most decorated Killer Queen player after Wyatt. Andrew Wilkening. Did you say?
I guess.
I mean, based just on medals, right?
So who would you call the smartest Killer Queen player ever?
Ooh, oh, Wyatt, definitely.
Wheelie?
Yeah,
I put Turbo up there. He
Turbo is
he changed the meta.
well,
He single-handedly changed the meta.
as you know, from many games, people who change the meta aren't always the smartest, most analytical players.
But that's
All
all
right,
he
so
did. That's all he did for like a year.
Long honk. No, he's very smart as well. But I think he plays a little bit more intuitively than Wyatt
Sure.
does. He's Wyatt's a brainier player, I would say. All right.
He tries to be.
Give me $1 on gold, Bay on blue.
Yeah. You know, he likes writing essays for his teams.
Wyatt, is that true?
Oh, did you not see it?
I've never been on a team with Wyatt, so I've not gotten the treatment.
Well, if you're ever privy to that sort of
he just
matchup,
gives long notes.
he gives a lot of notes
Wow. All right.
on what you're doing individually, what
Mhm.
everyone else is doing individually, and what y'all could do better together. Honestly, it's basically just like we want to push this objective together,
Right.
But-
Yeah, that is a hard thing to get through to a lot
right?
of teams.
Right?
I did something similar for FSU for a little while, and it was good. It was good, but I just couldn't keep it up week after week.
Oh, he just does it once, and then you're like, okay, good. Yeah, I mean, he does.
Is that right? He doesn't repeat himself.
Nice. Wyatt is not a man to repeat himself.
Really, that's funny because he tells the same jokes over and over and over and over again.
That's for comedic effect. When it comes to work,
I see.
he doesn't like to repeat himself. The fact that we got Red Hot Ricochet on Steam on Switch is like a miracle.
Is that right?
I would assume he doesn't like to repeat himself.
That's fair.
Why would he want to do more work for a game that he thought it was finished?
I think he's roughly attached to actually like publishing work.
Okay.
Where are the teams?
Dollar.
Give me $1 on gold, Bay on blue.
This is what happens when everyone goes to LA.
Is everyone in LA right now?
Oh, like
Few people are in LA.
10, 12 people.
I do think that this is what happens on major weekends, that everyone like relaxes because they figure, everyone else is traveling.
Yeah, the people that want to prove something are doing it for them.
That's fair. All right, so here we go. We have Bay on blue
Oh, wait.
up against.
Uh-oh.
Says it's still going.
No, it's not. It says, oh, hello. Stream is continuing. Okay.
It's a little strange. Yeah, we're
who's-
back up.
Who's our internet provider? Let's blame them.
NYU.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. We reconnected.
Is it like, it's probably Verizon. Is it like Time Warner?
I don't know.
Spectrum?
I actually don't know who provides the actual.
Let's go with Spectrum. Because they got spotty internet.
They might have their own network.
Really?
Yeah, well, because a lot of their departments at NYU that don't do like government research and stuff.
Okay.
So I bet you they're not on a commercial network. I bet there's that, or it's a much more locked down network than most places.
Okay, well, I mean, still, just like that bump, you got to work on it.
Yes. No, it is definitely true that the network out in Brooklyn is a little rougher than the Manhattan network. That is definitely true. Okay, looks like we have a snail game here. Both sides looking to control this center.
Oh, good kill. Complete. Looks like they're about to set up a fortress here for blue.
No, it fell apart. It was a good idea. You had the right idea, but I think blue.
I don't think they had.
Yeah, blue did not get the memo. They did not hear you on the screen. That they should be fortressing.
Fortress up here now? No? We're going to just attack some gates, queen?
It looks like blue has given up on the lower gates.
Oh, well, it's on their side, off the rope.
That is fair. Control of center is maybe a little bit more.
Right? One step at a time, right? Can't just jog. You
Some
should.
teams can jog.
You
Some teams
should.
can jog. Okay, blue skulls there, really hanging out a lot longer than I would have expected, but does get out with their live.
Oh,
And
what
they're
a
going to get, Speed Warrior out. Daphne's back out with speed.
Mm.
Let's see if that translates to getting this snail actually really off the rope.
Ooh, good
And
kills.
some real,
by both teams.
Yeah, some real progress. Yeah, both these teams going back and forth.
Gold's finally
pretty
decided to
well.
run berries, I think.
They ran one berry. That might have been a mistake.
Oh.
They got a little bit confused.
No, they're running berries.
Ooh.
Got
And
two
Moose
of
is on his last life too, so this is kind of a desperation move, which I'm not sure they need to be this desperate. They weren't. I guess Moose has gone down pretty fast, but I feel like they weren't that far behind. Now they are, but
Yeah.
I think sacrificing 2 workers.
Oh, good kill.
Yeah, nice.
Good
stuff.
cover and a kill.
Is that Richard?
That's what we want out of our warriors, you know?
Mm,
Protect your queen at all costs.
that's right.
Oh,
Nice dropout there from Brian
that's
McFadden.
hot.
Brian does still need a warrior, looks like.
Needs one more.
Natalie over here to our right is, oh no, Daphne gets Jade, and Brian McFadden loses his Speed Warrior. And actually, these berries are kind of coming in.
Good clear. Good clear.
They're starting to flow.
Oh,
Yeah,
could have been a kill.
Blue is actually in a little bit of trouble here. I mean, like, the snail's touching the
Oh,
waterfall.
good
but
kill.
Brian goes down. He's getting his warriors back out, but this, this econ is actually moving.
Right.
Yeah, 3 berries left, maybe. No,
Oh, no.
4 berries left.
Yeah.
Although the snail's moving again now.
And
so
gold is
that
completely wiped.
Moose a bad moment to lose all of his warriors. He really, now he's gonna have to worry about this snail almost entirely by himself.
Isn't that the life of a queen?
That is the life of a queen at the end of a snail drive.
Oh!
Wow, Brian McFadden did not have, but Moose is really far away from the snail. Can he get there in time?
He can.
Just barely does. They're gonna probably,
Good kill.
Nice, very nice sweep there through.
Gonna get a second warrior out.
He does not get a second warrior out.
Oh,
Actually.
he doesn't? Oh, no. Spoke
No.
too soon.
Oh, and he dives under Daphne. A little bit dangerous there, but doesn't get punished. And they're getting a good amount of pullback here.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
Moose has got to be careful. He's on his last life. He's trying to back up here. Oh, and he doesn't see Brian McFadden coming through the wrap.
Wasn't look through it.
Oh, my gosh. Moose.
Foresight is 2020, but in that case, it was just going through the wrap.
Yep. He was playing well, though.
He was.
That berry switch was good. That econ switch was smart.
Yeah, they were fortunate enough to get that many berries in that late into the game.
Before Blue noticed.
Not my bottle.
Adley's joining us.
Not my bottle.
Adley, do we know, what is Adley's last name?
Greenwood.
Greenwood?
McFadden.
Well, I don't know. Adley, maybe it's just Adley. Maybe
Yeah,
she just
she-
has one name. She does just know
The artist formerly known as
as a
Adley.
zygote. McWood?
McWood. Sounds.
Green Adden.
Greenad.
Greenan.
These are
Greenan.
these are both like
I think McWood is good. I don't think we're gonna go with McWood. Adley McWood.
Adelaide. No, that's pretty good.
Not bad.
No, it's like it sounds like a just a Greenpeace kind of affiliated organization,
What?
dedicated to planting these trees in Killer Queen that don't exist.
Green Adden. Yeah, that's fair. Ooh, Moose goes down early. Moose seems a little bit
Drowsy.
brittle here. Yeah, maybe a little drowsy. He seems like people are getting shots at him and they're winning some. Oh, but a nice rising kill there from Nick Mikros means that Queen Kill's all tied up. And right now we have a little bit of control here for gold.
A little bit.
So we'll see if that maintains itself.
Oh no!
Everybody dies there at the long haul for some reason.
Going-
Blue comes out the better end of it, but very.
Oh my
Big
God.
sweep from Daphne.
Oh my
Huge
god!
sweep. Gold. No warriors left.
Oh
And she
my
goes, Takes a shot at
God.
Moose again. Wow, Daphne really bringing it home there for Bay. Takes it 2-0. All right, Fancy Cheese Fridays on gold. Read 'em and weep on blue.
That's us, right? Sweet. Why are you taking my bottle? There's no water in it.
Is it okay if she plays with it?
Yeah, it's
All right, up next, we're going to have Fancy Cheese Fridays on gold up against Read 'em and Weep on blue. Yeah, of course, come on. Natalie,
As a New Yorker.
is your first time as a New Yorker
Yes.
being on the mics?
Being on the mics.
Welcome.
Can't wait to talk to our literally thousands and thousands of viewers.
Or one viewer, which is
Yeah.
probably ourselves.
Yeah, well, it's a little bit tough these days with everyone being in Los Angeles who plays this game. I imagine they're all showing up to either 2-Bit or Art District right now, and
Yeah. Yeah, I guess a lot of people, because I feel like New York didn't send that many people, but
New
a
York-
lot of people from other scenes
There's like
went.
basically 2 New York teams. I feel like, right?
Is that right?
Yeah, there's like.
Oh, I didn't even know we sent that many people.
Well, there's Drew and Tiana and Marion and Anthony. And
Okay. Yep. There's that team.
Someone I'm forgetting, and then there's Sam is coming, which has one Charlotte player.
Right. Oh yeah. So.
with their prize furnished by Red Bull from KQ25.
Oh right. They got flown out to Hive Hustle. Is that right?
I think so. I think they got put up too.
Oh nice. Excellent for them. I need to get my tickets for Bumble Bash actually.
That would be great. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but I would love to go as a spectator.
Well, I'm definitely gonna make it. I'm running one of the tournaments.
Okay.
I'm running one of the stages. I just need to buy my airfare and book a hotel. All right. So berries on both sides in this map, but an advantage here for blue. Blue Queen does go down, however. Rob Newhouse, nice punish there. And Gold Queen coming over to help out. Try to keep this hive closed. Kevin getting chased out, and it's only 3 berries left here for this blue team.
Right. I mean, Gold has. Oh, I was about to say, Gold had a little bit of an opportunity to catch up there, but now with Stripes and the Queen in the hive, I want to see how this Queen battles.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, whoa, lots of bounces. 2 berries left for blue, though.
Yeah, great kill by Rob.
Yeah, Gold Queen down, and Queen lives are tied, but it's really these last berries coming in.
Gold's wiped the. Or no, never mind. Here comes.
They got 1 or 2 coming out. Yeah, 2 coming out, but it's tough. It's tough going.
I expect it to end
Wilkening,
right here.
yeah, rotating around. Rob Newhouse trying to hold it. He can't. Is he going to do it by himself? So far, so good. Rob Newhouse is holding this together. No, Rob goes down, clearing the way for the final
There it
berry, and read him and weep.
Oh, almost a family. I saw the warrior. coming
Wow.
out. Yeah, okay. I got the teams
Wow.
confused. So that was Wilk that got the kill earlier. on
Yeah,
Rob.
read him and weep going up 1 in the best
Wow.
of 3.
I saw them going for that family.
Yeah,
I wish it would have happened.
no, we don't do families in New York. It's bad manners.
We're,
Considered very bad manners.
yeah. I'm going to work to change that.
You're gonna have it tough. You're gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. All right, so Fancy Cheese Fridays elects to go on to the day map, hoping maybe that they have a little bit better chances
And
there.
you know what? I'm hoping Fancy Cheese can pull this off. I mean, I'm a fan of Fancy Cheese Fridays.
It's great. Yeah, it's a good
We've got to
tradition.
make maybe 7
The
different
team or the
cheeses.
tradition?
Oh, both. But I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
I'm talking about the tradition mainly.
Yes. Yeah. This is, I think, the 2nd week we've been doing Fancy Cheese Fridays. We're hoping to continue it. Our selection tonight. I don't know what other people brought. I brought quite a pungent brie, a really strong, kind of funky brie.
I had some of that. It was very melty.
Yes,
And,
I think
I
like
enjoyed
a
it.
creamy cheddar as well, and then like a hard.
I was gonna say I
hard
love a nice
cheese.
soft cheese, but you know what? I also love a nice hard cheese.
Yes, all cheese is good. I don't think I've ever had a cheese that I really truly disliked.
That's a good point.
Yeah. That having been said, we've got blue with a little bit more snail control right now. However, their queen has gone down 1, so Wilkening looking to keep control, and he's doing a good job getting his warriors out. His warriors are actually pretty robust. He's running. Looks like. Actually, his speed warrior just goes down. That's too bad. So gold fighting back here, even though they are at an objective disadvantage.
Right, and what Blue did was they didn't mess around with having their like Snail Rider bump or do anything right at the beginning of the game. They
just
just
went
sent
right there.
someone straight to it, and there's something to be said for that because
Ooh.
that snail has been on there. It hasn't come out of the tunnel yet, really, as it finally does now. But the game has been played right there on that side of the tunnel the entire game. So they've been really playing the game on their terms. I feel like.
That's true. Although now that Wilkening's on his last life, that's pretty tough. I mean,
Yeah.
a single mistake from him, and Rob so far has been pretty good at punishing Andrew's mistakes.
Right, yeah, and we'll see if Blue can get Rob down there to put himself in a bad position. But honestly, Gold's getting the kills right now.
Yeah. Ooh,
Oh.
big pincer there, and Rob Newhouse all on. Very nice turnaround kill though, and he's going to get a warrior out for it. Yeah, now that snail is moving. If Andrew Wilkening can stay safe, I think that his team can grind this out.
Yeah, you know, 2 warriors for Blue, 1 warrior for Gold. They're going to try to form someone out here.
Yeah, Rob's been doing
Rob's
really well.
got eggs to play with, too. So
It's true. I think Rob's big problem right now is that his warriors aren't quite as durable as Gold's. And so every time he gets someone out, they end up going
and
down.
Gold's
and
wife
so
just
he's-
like that. Or no, never mind.
Yeah, they just lost 1, but like, even so, in this case, you really do, when the snail's this close, want your kind of full complement out. so that you can really push back on it.
Right, and you don't
'cause-
have to get down there yourself. But
Right,
like I
yeah,
said,
'cause
he's
you
got, he's
don't-
got the eggs to do it.
Yeah, as the queen, you don't want to have to go down there. But yeah, he's got one warrior out now. No warriors. All of Rob's warriors have been wiped. And the snail's
Yeah.
really close. And
there's
he
his first
himself,
life.
yeah, getting
I, was gonna
that.
say, I expect him to do some riskier stuff now with the snail so close and a life to give.
He's going to have to, but man, he's getting hunted by this
Yeah,
speed
he's got to get out of
warrior.
there. He's
And a
gotta
big
just-
bump.
he's gotta-
He gets out. Speed's chasing. Oh, they catch him again.
And this is about to be a snail. And
I think
family,
so.
family.
I think
Oh,
so.
close.
Okay, Read 'em and Weep takes it 2-0.
The team may have lost, but Fancy Cheese Fridays lives on.
All right, Lakes on Mars on gold, long honk on blue.
Long honk. Oh, we're both up, huh?
Yeah. Rob, you want to take over? Do you know how to do it? Or Kevin? Oh, Krista, thank you.
Hello, hello.
Lakes on Mars! Lakes on Mars on gold!
Are you now officially an old man?
Cool.
Oh, I have to change the names.
Do you?
Yeah, because ooh, Jesus. What'd you do, man? Kevin. Oh,
That's them.
just kidding. And we're back, according to the thing. It's been a while since I've done this. What is long honk? I don't know. I don't understand these names. Oh God, everything's going berserk. Seriously, how are they playing? I don't think it's. Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right, everything's back in order.
Cool.
I don't understand what that second monitor is for, though.
A uncompromising view of the entire game.
All right, something just happened and
Blue
Queen
Queen.
died.
Blue Queen died.
Blue Queen died, as is noticed by eggs. All right.
It's looking great for Lakes.
What'd you wait? What?
It's looking great for Lakes.
Looking great for Lakes. I feel like that should be candy bar. Oh, jeez. Yeah, real great for Lakes, considering that Blue Queen is now down in last lane. Lakes is. I mean, the snails had a pretty even progress. 4 berries in versus snail like being barely off the tape. I actually would say snails ahead.
Tape?
Well, actually, I mean the pink tape. People
That
call it
tape? Do you call
Rope?
Who calls it tape?
I don't know. I'm just gonna say tape, and I know that you can.
Okay.
I mean, like, what else on the map?
I'll let
could
you.
be
I'll let you commit to tape.
tape?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my God! That could have been a kill.
I don't even know where.
Do the wrap. 2 more berries. No, not 2 more berries.
No, we have six berries left. Snails past the waterfall.
Yes, indeed.
This is snails getting real strong there.
Right.
It's like Lake's like hard committed to like snail or something. I don't know.
It's like they're trying to learn.
That was a really close kill by.
Oh no. Oh, that could have been a kill.
Labs. There we go. Everything could have been the kill. You always get a bunch of almost kills when you're playing speed, and you're
True
just like,
that.
wait, I almost. I mean, and also if you're not like, for me, since I'm not practiced, it's always. I also
True
almost got
that.
killed
That was
and
a good
finally
kill.
gets it. I think who's goal labs?
Oh my God! That could, ah, there- oh my God! What a kill
That's the
by Blue
fight
Skulls. Ben Mills. Ben Baby. Big boy Ben. That was not Ben. That was not only a new player. Don't know his name.
Talking
kill,
about
though.
the one on which one? Which one?
Blue Stripes.
Oh, okay.
Not Blue Stripes. Blue Checkerboard.
I think that's Gavin.
Blue Fishnet.
I think his name is Gavin.
Gavin. Oh, it's Gavin. Motherfucking Gavin. Motherfucking Gavin.
What is that even supposed to mean? Oh, Jesus Christ.
This boy did not show up when we started the tournament. Now he's here.
Flying to his death. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, no, I agree with you on that point.
Looking.
All right,
Gold's
so-
lost all their progress.
Oh, yeah. Gold. I mean, Gold has lost definitely a significant amount of progress, but at the same time, Blue hasn't gotten any berries in.
Answer? Pincer?
And I think so. Whoever's on. I'm assuming
Oh,
that's Charles. Charles
as
is-
you say that,
Charles has done a relatively good job. Sorry, Catcher's Curse on keeping the berries out.
Cashers, Crashers, Thrasher.
Catcher's Curse. What are we? Filming Aquaman?
Yes, sir. We have Snail being pulled back by Blue. Pincer happening right
Gold.
now. And not going to happen.
Gold
Felicia
is
wants to go.
Down a warrior.
Gold Snail is all the way almost back to the rope. To the tape. Sorry, Carissa. Let's call it the name you wanted to give it.
Oh
Good
my
kill.
God.
Good kill.
Oh my god.
We're going to give you that credit. Snail
I feel like.
is looking pretty good.
Alright. Snail.
Kill. Oh my god, Felicia. And she chases after that? Really?
Some people are hungry for kills.
She's definitely hungry. I don't know whether or not it's to push
Hasn't
this
had dinner.
down.
Oh,
Help.
Snail's gotta jump. You gotta jump off for that, Snail Rider, wherever you are. Like you can see it coming. Dives don't happen in an instant.
Seeing it and thinking about it are two different things. Or reacting to it. Sorry.
I suppose. It's like
Once again, Snail past the waterfall for gold. Oh, good kills.
Charles is definitely also continuing to do a pretty good job.
Charles. Oh my god! What a bump!
What was that even?
Bump to bump.
Alright, first win for Blue. Long honk. Long haul? I don't even know where that comes from.
Does Thunder Sword or Moon in the background on the
What?
Does the moon just like go 1 pixel down every second?
I don't know. It definitely moves though.
It's all the way like down here, but
Yeah, it does move. I don't know what the exact like orientation is or how it's programmed to move, but it does. The moon does move.
You know what else moves?
God, I don't want to know. For some reason, I don't want to know, Kevin.
Just Lakes of Mars moving, mobilizing, trying to strategize on their next objective. Looks like they're pointing towards the map. It looks like they want to run berries. Trying to direct people. Oh, both the teams looking like they want to run berries.
I definitely would have favored towards Long Hong, considering that they have Andy on their team.
Oh, we get it. He's good.
Yeah, he's also on my like real team, so. I
Oh, we
kinda-
get it. He's good. Okay, stop
Uh-huh.
talking about him.
Uh-huh.
God. Everyone loves everyone. I get it. Why can't we all just
for
hate
you.
each other? Why can't we all just hate each other? Okay. No one deserves any more credit than everyone else. No, I'm just kidding. Turbo, he's straight up killing it. I call him the smartest man in Killer Queen history. Smarter than Wyatt.
Smarter. Andy is smarter than Wyatt.
Turbo was changed the meta.
Turbo has changed the meta. I don't believe what you're saying.
Half the
I
time,
don't know, I
half the
don't
time
think-
you don't ever understand what I'm saying, so it's
That
okay.
is true, considering that you do kind of mumble.
I do mumble. So do you.
I know
4
that.
berries, 4 gold. Top berries, to be precise.
That is insane of a gap.
Your prediction of Long Hawk doing a better job at running berries proven to
I
be
didn't
untrue.
prove that. I proved that. Well, I
It's
said
proven to be untrue,
that,
obviously.
whatever. Okay, fine.
Did they actually flood? No, they didn't flood. No way. They didn't flood.
I mean, how else do you get that many berries, considering that neither of us are paying attention?
They don't flood. That's last top berries kicked it, run in for.
That would make sense if
gold.
they flooded. That's very good coordination on both sides if they flooded, though, to get all 4 berries in.
Yeah. And they were also able to get 2 warriors out. Blue's finally pushing the snail. Oh.
So all top berries in for gold. Blue really definitely needs
Great
to be on edge
kills.
to get all their warriors out and to prevent any more berries from
They
coming in,
definitely
since
are
Snail's
on
hard.
edge. They're feeling the heat right now. Good kill. What a dive.
To get, oh shit.
What a kill.
Getting-
Both queens down to their last life. Pins are happening.
Definitely experience favors gold,
Experience fortunes to favor.
since you can't take back snail or berry progress, but you can take back snail progress.
It looks like both teams are concerned about snail, however.
I mean, like considering that blue is not even hovering, I'm pretty sure that blue
my
skulls is keeping an eye on the berries, but there's really no one to guard the berries. You could go in from top like 4
What a-
and get a berry in.
What a clear. What a pincer! Wow!
That is indeed a pincer, and I was wrong.
That was a great pincer. Good call out by Gold Skulls, Charles.
Charles,
Chief Rat.
Schaefer.
J Hat. Crat. Snap. Oh, look.
We're gonna
watch
watch it,
it.
we're
Watch it.
gonna
Watch it.
watch it
Watch it.
again.
Oh, he just called it out.
That was just a clean, you know,
That's a clean-
taking advantage of the
It's a clean call out.
what do you call it? The confusion, stress, or something.
Stress.
I mean, like I do that all the time, like especially for berry running. If your teammate had just gotten in, I go right after because sometimes people
Right.
don't have the capacity. They're like, shit, I just let a berry in.
Right.
All right, we're down to the last map. Who could it
Last
be?
map. Day map.
I know. Who could
So
it be?
basic. Honestly, like,
Gold. I don't even know what you're doing. Gold checkers. You like jumped over the hive or jumped over that gate, went to the other gate, and got yourself killed.
yo, if Killer Queen maps were like Starbucks drinks,
Starbucks drinks?
this would be like the pumpkin spice latte of like all maps.
What?
Yo, it's so basic as hell, bro.
I mean, like I can see what you're saying.
It's not. Okay, look, it's not orange. Like, it's not gonna be like super sweet.
I mean, like, it's the thing. Wait,
Like-
I've never had a pumpkin spice latte.
Really?
Yeah.
It's super sweet. It's fucking disgusting. It's just
I
sugar.
do not. I also don't like spice drinks. I don't know if it's actually.
It's not
spice.
spicy. It's just
No,
sugar and like
like
cinnamon.
clove spice.
Oh, good kill.
Oh.
Almost kill.
Oh,
Almost kill.
oh.
Oh my god.
Blue Queen. Expertly invading.
What a
warriors.
fucking pin. What?
Gets a kill. and
Reverse
gets
pincer. Pincer into
Reverse
reverse
pincer.
pincer. And then another pincer.
killed. That was messy. I feel like I feel like a better strategy would disengage. I think one of the interesting things I find about Day is that oftentimes both teams go snail, and so if you're failing on one end, you're just struggling. You're constantly on the defense until you get it back. Whereas like on night or dusk, you know, your one team is pushing one objective and the other team is pushing the other objective, and both you can still kind of make progress.
True that.
Unless you have Wyatt defending your snail, and then your team can't do anything about Wyatt. I have.
Wyatt is not indestructible. He's just really good.
I don't. My
Good
team
kill.
doesn't seem
Good
to
kill.
agree with me.
What? That's because they like to respect him a lot.
I suppose. I don't know if that's the case.
Oh, good kill.
I'm assuming it's true.
Pincer in the
And
tunnel.
then Checkers is gonna.
Good
yeah,
pincer.
Checkers is gone. Once the minute he got into the tunnel, he was gone.
Doesn't mean that Blues without a warrior. They get one warrior out mid.
Not speed though. Like to point out.
Fortress over the snail.
They're going to get that snail in.
They have no concern about gate guarding right now. They're just letting these blue warriors pump out.
Right. I find that interesting though. I think I'm gonna have
kill.
to disagree with that.
Hmm.
I think we're going to see very soon just blue swarming on top of it. Especially
Another
as,
kill.
You know, because the thing is that gold's only gate right now is on.
Oh no, Pincer!
is on
Oh
the
my
snail.
god!
Disgusting.
Oh my god!
All right, and we're 2-1.
What was that? That was a little cinnamon on top of your pumpkin spice latte, and it was delicious. No, it's actually just cheese in your pumpkin spice latte. That's gross.
All right, long honk on gold. Fancy Cheese Fridays on blue.
Goodbye. Hello. Would you like to introduce yourself? Have you ever commentated before?
I'm not commentating.
You're not commentating?
Hello,
Introduce yourself.
I'm Milan.
And that's it?
This is my third Killer Queen.
This is your third. Really?
I'm a happy spectator.
You're happy? No, you're actually playing. That doesn't make you a spectator. You're on a team.
Right now, I'm gonna spectate.
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna-
spectate
I'm
instead of
just soak it
commentate?
in. Oh my god, I've never had to listen to my voice before.
Really?
No.
I mean, it's in real time. Like, it's so you don't like. There's no delay. Like a
Yeah,
delay
that's
really screws you over. I've had that before. You're too far from the mic. All
How many
right.
people are on the stream right now?
How many?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Oh, okay, that makes it a little weird. I'm sure everyone will be breaking down the clips after tonight, tomorrow, the analysis.
I would disagree with that.
So who else streams? Do you watch any of the other streams?
I remember it used to be a thing where we would all go out after Friday. We would end at like 1 o'clock, and then we would all go out to St. Mark's and like go to like Kenka or Taisho. And then afterwards we would go eat, and then go back to Damash's place because he lived right there, and then watch the stream because by then it would be all uploaded.
What happened to Damish?
He moved to Portland.
Oh,
He lives
oh
with
yeah.
his girlfriend Miranda now. Seems to be doing well.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Rip New York. But
I mean-
also, does that mean that you don't watch the Portland streams?
I have watched exactly one Portland stream.
You don't just stay up till 5 in the morning and then watch when they upload 3 hours later.
Okay, they don't play every week though. Like we're the only. I feel like we're the only ones crazy enough to stream every week. Crazy and not crazy. I mean, I do appreciate the stream every week.
Charles is dedicated.
But no one. I don't think people play like this weekly. They like kind of do, but they kind of don't.
I just went on the Reddit for the first time a couple weeks
Don't
ago, and I like the
lie.
highlights there. So as long as like people
Oh.
are pulling the highlights out of the stream, I feel like that would help.
There's like a R Renounce or something like that who constantly posts.
Oh.
That's Rob.
Oh. Who's Rob?
Rob? Rob is currently queening
Oh yeah.
Blue,
No, I see.
and he's insane. And I don't know why he gave up being a Jack of Hearts when he was playing. It's like the
Because
glory,
of the
man.
glory?
No, I mean like he would get more glory as an objective runner because he was on Team Break.
Oh, I see.
I mean that's how I did it.
Yeah. Yeah, you get the glory because you're the one running it in. When
Uh-huh.
you're the
Oh no! You just get to say you're on the team. I never had any of those fancy like winning shots. I hope for it. I got real close.
Well, last game I just saw Turbo kill like 3-4 people and then
Gross.
kill the queen to win the game.
Yeah.
And he didn't even make a big stink about it. If that was
No,
me, I would've
not
been,
at
like,
all.
fucking popping off.
No, you and Wilkinen, yeah.
Yeah.
He just like
Crazy.
I did it another day, just puzzle solved. I'm assuming how his brain works right now, which is a bad idea.
He just did the math.
He's crazy. Crazy in a good way, obviously.
I guess he's on gold now, so who is
He
he?
is
Abs?
on gold. He is no checkers. I do like a little like the only way I know about the little characters.
Are the positions on the cab different?
No, I'm assuming Charles lined them up to make them perfect.
Yeah.
Because that seems like a detail he didn't overlook. Alright, so on another note, Gold only has 3 berries left. Blue is also in the gate. Or Snail in the gate. Alright, this
And
game
Blue's
is gonna
on
go
last.
on standstill until Snail gets her in back. Then they're gonna go back to like trying to do berries. And then Gold needs to get their warriors back so that they can try to kill Blue Ledge Guard at the same time run their Snail in. Yeah, Or Gold can just entirely focus on getting this Snail in.
And look at 4 checkers just looking for a gate, and now he's trying to run the area in. Nice bouncing, though.
I mean, I wouldn't. I would bet on the long game.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Like, there's definitely, especially since they were 2v1, there was no guarantee that they could get. Oh.
Yeah, that was happening.
Oh, I'm a.
Yep, that was the long game right there.
Whoops.
Yeah, you can always run the snail in, but famine.
Why didn't you say anything? No, it wasn't. No, I mean more like I thought Gold was trying to get the snail in. That's the other round. Gold was trying to stop the snail from getting in.
And because gold had the extra life, they could play it slow.
No. I thought Gold. I thought that was Gold snail for some reason.
Oh.
I slept for like 15 hours today. I shouldn't be doing this. No, I slept for 10. I slept for 10 hours, and then I had like a 3-hour nap, like an hour after I woke up. And now you look like you want to sleep too.
Yeah, I'm tired. That's how the caster should be:
Sleepy
and observant.
and not say anything. Alright, so Gold's going straight to snail. Blue's running berries.
Right 2 in the top. That was perfect. That was like synchronized swimming right there.
I personally think the far ones and the one closest to the on the second row closest to the ledge is the hardest because you have a lot more hang time up here. So that's why I always go for those 2 first.
Look at Blue Speed hovering there. What is he waiting for?
Blue
Is he
Speed?
projecting?
So Blue Speed is Kevin. Up top? Yeah. I think he's kind of waiting for a kill. Kevin does like to wait for just kills.
Oh
Oh,
my
Jesus
God.
Christ. See? See?
Good kill.
Yeah, I think I do get the feeling that sometimes he's more kill oriented, especially when he has. Huh?
He's wearing the red cap.
Yeah, he always wears his red cap. I think he definitely was trying to make sure that there was pressure that his hive remained clear.
I feel like he's like that in person too. He's just
I suppose.
quiet and then lashes out.
Not really. He talks like a normal person. Didn't you hear him cast earlier? What was that? What is this, Halloween? Every day? I heard someone mention Halloween.
Oh.
It's getting into my conscious.
No, I didn't realize that. I hate dressing up, so.
Like
Keeping myself calm.
getting fancy dressing up?
No, like costume.
Okay. Because dressing up to like go to a wedding is different.
That can be
Some people like doing that. Is what I'm trying to say.
makes you feel good.
Fancy.
Yeah.
So you can go get a fancy cheese, or you can just throw up a 5v5. Get your fancy cheeses.
Yep, we have actually
Oh, I should get some more.
maybe some cheddar. It's
You're too far from the mic, dude.
goat.
Goat. Oh yeah. I wonder which one's the goat one though. All right. Snail is not out of the tunnel yet, or was, and then is not. I'm gonna assume that was a rice kill. Or,
I mean, gold was full military for a second there. They weren't even trying to ride it.
gold.
Now they're
I mean, that's a legit strat.
wipe him and then take over.
Alright. I mean, like, it reminded me of, I forgot which team it was that would ride, what should we call it? They would go all Mel, and then eventually whoever died first went to Snail. And then, if that person died, if another warrior died, then the person on Snail would become a warrior. Yada yada yada. And then keep rotating.
Yeah, but you also that takes some knowledge if you can all rotate out like that.
I don't think it actually worked because I think partially because that means that you're not constantly having sale progress. You don't always have a gate, so you can't just come out right away. And I think some people didn't want to stop being a warrior.
Oh my! Did you see Gold was like an inch away from the blue queen there when the kill came through? That was. I don't know if Gold was on her last.
I'm gonna look at that again. Okay, so let's see. Where does the kill happen? Ooh,
Well, okay, I must have been. Yeah, Gold was on her last.
Gold's on last. So I'm oh my god.
Whatever, it wouldn't have mattered.
Wait, what were you saying?
Right, there was a warrior set up right.
Oh, the game ended. What was the score?
What are we on?
This one.
That was long, right? All right, read them in wheat bun gold. Give me $1 on blue. Read them in wheat bun gold. Give me $1 on blue.
For us, fancy cheese.
Okay. I've been like up to my duties. Am I? No, I'm playing.
I can do it.
Hello, viewers.
Do we have any? We have one. Hello. Let me change this. Yay. Okay. Alright, so we got two berries for both teams. Blue has a ledge guard in place as well, and they've just caught up on berries, so we're tied on berries. Military-wise, I think Gold only has their one ledge guard, so it's going to be tough for the Gold. I actually am really bad at commentating. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just going to watch this game, and if anyone has any input or has any questions, let me know. Okay, thanks. But blue has free hive. Free hive. Or they did for a hot second before the ledge guard was like, oops, I left the hive. And they came back. And gold takes the first win. Yay. I don't talk at all, so this will really help.
I'm really bad at this.
I just keep track of the score, and you can talk to entertain our viewers. I literally tried commentating, and I got lost, and I was like, all right, I'm just going to stop talking now. And
Wow, it looks like we have
if
literally
anyone has any questions,
thousands of viewers right now.
so many.
So many.
Whopping big old two.
So we got Read 'em and Weep versus Give Me a Dollar. We got Read 'em and Weep up 1. They just won the night map on berries.
Yes.
Let's see what Moose and his team can do to respond to that. Got a nice little tunnel battle happening right now. Classic.
Ooh, watch your top.
Watch your top.
That was like, could have been a good tunnel pincer, but he wasn't the queen.
People have been getting pretty meta with the way they're pinching tunnels. Like I've seen some teams like basically set up a warrior like in the middle and then they'll wait for the other team to pinch and put 2 warriors in on them, and then they'll double pinch
and
on
then
the outside.
Queen will come in, and
the
you're
queen,
just
and then
like,
someone
oh
else on the
God.
other side. So you have 5 people in the tunnel, and it's just like it's like a club sandwich with that middle bread, and whoever's got the middle bread wins it.
Yeah, Richard doing some nice stuff down there in the tunnel. He just got 2 warrior kills.
And are both teams wiped? Okay, no, blue just got one out.
Yeah.
I love that. We're just like, just everyone dies.
This game does that though. It's
Yeah,
just like
exactly. It's just
either
like-
it's like
Blue in a much better position right now, though.
slowest game.
All 3 warriors out.
No, because it's funny because I thought gold had the advantage in the beginning, and then it just turned that.
There you go.
See? There you go.
Everyone's
That's-
dead.
That's what I'm saying.
Both teams
like,
wiped. Gold.
They're just trading off right now.
Gold popping some out of left. So gold's got 2, blue's got 1.
Yeah. Usually those kinds of games lead to famine because the lives are so quick and they're out really quick. But we'll see how this one goes.
Yeah, especially with the new patch too. Just like
Yeah. Well, the snail at least is on blue side. I don't know if it'll reach the net,
Blue's
but
gotta be, blue queen's gotta be careful.
that'll be good for Moose. They're equal on queen lives, so it's pretty even match, I'd say.
Ooh, who
but
was that?
Great bumps or a bad bump.
I actually
on
don't-
gold. I think it's gold. I can't. No, but gold can't bump its own queen, so maybe it was blue. I'm not sure.
It was blue bumped the gold queen out. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that was a good
it was blue checkers. I don't know his
Yeah.
name
Who is that? Oh,
though. Blue checks.
I like
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
I've met him before and I forgot his name.
But
I feel bad.
hey, that guy did a great bump. So
Good bumps. Good
good bumps.
Checks. All right, and snails heading back towards the blue net. Ooh, that's bad positioning on gold skulls there. I'm playing a little low. And it looks like it's
Yeah, blue's got to play safe again. Reform their people.
honestly both queens have had good gate control for what they need in that moment.
Oh, the clump. The clump.
But, see, but this is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's
they
so,
blow. You clump up, you get punished. So you're gonna
so
punish the
many
clump
trade-offs
sometimes.
right here. Like both teams are wiped. Gold is
I-
gonna have a
I
harder time
expect,
coming
like,
out.
See, I think
Ooh, see, but like these teams are
they're
just
really close.
so
I
evenly
think
matched.
you
It's,
had to be a little bit
insane.
more aware of gold being on last life there and being in a bad position. I think they
But
kind of
blue's
let
on
her
last too.
Well, I was saying right before that happened.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, she was diving down by the snail. You had the pinch set up, but you just gave her a little bit too much room, and she gets out and gets the
Yeah.
kill with a assist from a beautiful worker bump.
Ooh, great bumps.
Love to see those bumps,
I do. Tasty bumps.
tasty bumps. And yeah, so we got blue stripes playing safe again. That is Richard, and
just
he's
as you say that, he goes
and
down.
he goes down. And I would say commentator's curse, but honestly, everyone's been dying all game, so it's just like I can't even take
I
credit
think,
for that
yeah.
one.
I think look at
Oh.
all the KDs, it's a little insane here.
Oh, that's right. You guys have KDs.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, it looks like we're in for a long game.
I told you. These are the types of games that reach famine. If you look
I
at the
know,
bottom, there's
and-
only about like 10, maybe like 7 berries left.
I mean, pigeon rats, famine. I've never heard of that.
Their team name is now called Gimme a Dollar.
Give me $1. Well, I mean, they have, Marion and
Like
Anthony
the
are both
night-
gone.
Yeah. They're in LA with half of my team.
Half of
Half of our team.
half of our
actually.
team.
Yeah. Oh no, Adelaide.
I'm the best sixth man in Killer Queen.
Totally. Oh, that berry condom. Oh.
Oh!
That sucks, honestly. Oh, jeez.
Good job.
Bummer.
That was a
Hate
way
those berry
closer to
condoms.
I want to see game 3 on that one.
Yeah, I did too. Shame.
All right, Bay on gold, Lakes on Mars on blue.
All right, time for me to babysit. But you're staying on, right?
Yeah, I'll stay on.
All right, cool.
Wow. What a tournament. I mean, I know I'm just not speaking for myself when I say this is one of the best tournaments I've ever been a part of. I know we have Red Bull Hive Hustle tomorrow, but there's just something special happening here tonight. And I'm just happy to share it with all of you, our thousands of viewers. Anyone wanna with me, please? Paul, you wanna get on mic? Here. All right, looks like we got Bay versus Lakes on Mars, starting night map. Man, I personally could not be more excited.
I have a feeling this is going to be an incredible game.
I do too. I mean, like, so Bay, which is Brian McFadden Queen, he just took a quick death, but you know, your first Queen death isn't the end of the world as long as you can
That could be
stabilize.
ceremonial.
Could be ceremonial. Sometimes you want it. You know, it's like that first hit in a football game. You know, you just got to
Luring
take it.
them into a false sense of security.
That's true. Gold right now though has no war. They're getting one out middle, but they're kind of under warriored, and that snail's moving pretty quickly.
That snail could just sneak all the way in.
It can sneak all the way in, and yeah, Lakes on Mars really killing it. Who's you got Abs on speed, two vanilla
that
warriors
snail's
over
looking
there.
great. In my eyes, that's a
Yeah,
winning
you know.
snail.
See that?
Well, spoke too soon.
Once you get over near that net, though, just chaos. Chaos happens. Both teams with 2 warriors. I don't know. I almost kind of want them to pinch that snail there, especially the queen's still got both of her eggs.
That's a 2-egg queen.
That's a 2-egg queen if I've ever seen one. And chat, why don't you tell us what you think they should be doing right now? I know there's thousands of you out there watching this game right now. Wow, the responses are just flooding in. I can't even read them all at once.
Slow down out there.
Slow down out there. Thanks for tuning in, though. So, I mean, Gold's basically almost brought the snail back to the rope. Both queens with 1 egg left, and we got basically a tie game. Gold's got 1 berry. That doesn't mean much of a difference. We're back to the start of the game, more or less, except for...
These queens better be careful out here, though.
Oh. Oh, no, we
They're
really
kinda
are tied
They're
now.
kind of running around this board willy-nilly.
They are running around willy-nilly. And Blue needs to get a gate. Just going to hold middle. Get Abs up. Abs is coming out. Let me count that. That's 3 warriors for Blue now. 2 for Gold. And we're basically back to the start.
This could be one of the most exciting Killer Queen matches I've ever seen.
I know. I was just telling the chat that, you know, I know that tomorrow is the big tournament in LA with Red Bull furnishing the prize, and
We've been missing.
could there be some responses? Let me see. I mean, we have 3,000 viewers right now, so I mean, there's just too much.
A zero there.
There's just too much to keep up.
30,000.
All 30,000 viewers are really coming through right now, and yeah. Well, I mean, like, I know the big tournament's happening tomorrow, but there's just something special in the air tonight that I can just feel. And as that snail continues to remain on the middle rope, and each team has a berry in, and they continue to trade warriors back and forth, and the snail keeps getting run back and forth, and it's just.
I think they're really going for this queen here. She's ducking out, but here they come.
Here they come, and both queens on last life. So we really are back to square one here in terms of it being a tie. Luckily, though, or I don't know, depending on if you like really, really, really long killer queen games, but if you don't, like, this game's probably gonna end soon. Oh wow, Blue's wiped. Blue has nothing now.
Chaos going on. That queen is just
Yeah,
dodging.
Blue was that was
too much.
That was a little bit too much to ask for Blue. And they honestly they had the biggest advantage at the beginning of the game, but that just shows you this game can really change, like, on a dime.
It's a dynamic game.
So now, Blue having lost, they get the counter pick. They get to either choose Day or Dusk for the next one, although they will have to win both maps to take this set. So, I'm not surprised they're going to Dusk. I feel like Dusk is a pretty warrior-heavy map. Speed is really powerful. There's a lot of vertical space, a lot of horizontal space. A lot of vertical and horizontal space.
I think they know their strengths.
I think they know their strengths, and I think if they know they started well, they kind of that game was theirs to lose, and they lost it. So I think I'd be surprised if they let that happen again.
Well, we're gonna see if these people learn from their mistakes.
But let's not kid ourselves. Gold is a very strong team. Daphne on Abs has been killing it all night. And yeah, I expect her to get at least one queen kill, if not a hat trick, for right now. She's looking for it. Stops the Speed Warrior from forming, and you know what? As well as Blue started last map, Gold has just flipped the script this game. Daphne kind of throws her life away there, but you know what? You miss 1,000% of the shots that you don't slap. Wayne Gortsky.
Now, tell me, is there any kind of strategy where you might want to just pick up the enemy's berries and scatter them about the world?
What do you mean, like the enemy's berries?
On their side, the side of the map that might naturally suggest
that they're more. Yeah, so there is some strats where teams will maybe run one worker to their side, their piles, and like pick up their own, and then maybe send the other one to the other side.
Because I notice when I harvest berries that I can be really inconvenienced when
you gotta go far.
Warriors will kill me and then they'll scatter my berry that I was working really hard.
Especially if it's near the hive. That's a warrior's job. Warrior 101 is if the berry's near the hive, you scatter it. And just like that, Gold dunks the snail.
There's nothing more frustrating than working really hard at harvesting a berry and getting that berry scattered.
Yeah. I mean, that's just, if you don't like that, Killer Queen's not the game for you. All right, someone please. We're up. Long honk.
All right, give me $1 on Gold, long honk on Blue.
Long honk.
All right, up next we have give me $1 on Gold with Long Honk on Blue. All right, early kill there for Give Me a Dollar up against Long Honk. Moose with an early kill. Both teams fighting over the snail. We'll see with early control to Moose, obviously after that kill, but Blue coming back actually, getting a pretty good amount of control themselves. Once again, looks like Blue in control of the snail, and with a good amount of gate control. We're going to see if they can finally move this snail off the rope, though. Gold still actually with technically more snail progress, but it's very, very close to the center, so it's hard to know exactly who is in the lead. Nice J there from Brian Kang on Long Honk, but it looks like Gold is the first to move the. First to move it off the rope, and we are going to see if Blue can get control. They're doing their best, but nice sweep in there from Gold Skulls means that Blue won't get too much pullback, and actually a pretty good amount of military and gate control here from this Gold team. Blue is locked out. Brian Kang going to be looking to get a warrior out. Nice moves there from Blue team, actually. Good clear, sacrifices a warrior, but gets the queen kill. Blue's going to get a warrior out, but not a huge deal. And the snail is all the way to the waterfall. All right, Blue with their warriors out, trying to get control, trying to get this pullback. Oh, 2 gold warriors dead on the snail on the left, and Moose goes down. A terrible time for the queen to go down, just as she's going to be struggling to put her military back together. Oh, nice. He gets 1 warrior out, but this is a lot of pullback on this snail. A snail that they had moved pretty far, and they had pretty safe. Gold, once again, kind of locked out with only 1 vanilla warrior. See, are they going to get another warrior? Not quite. A little bit of miscommunication there, maybe, between the runner. Oh, nice kill there for Moose, though. He's going to get his speed warrior out. However, the Gold snail is moved quite a bit back, and Blue is almost halfway back to the net. Although it looks like Gold's going to get control again. Oh no! Gold speed abs gets a little too feisty and gets chopped down. But Gold still fighting for control of the snail, and ever since they got wiped, they really have not gotten control of the snail again. Blue doing a good job of locking it down, making sure that any progress gets immediately stymied. Here we go, another nice hit on the gold snail. All right, Blue's in control now. Can they start getting back some of the progress that they lost? Oh no, sorry, Blue's control. They continue to take away all of that gold progress. Gold in control now. Can they get back all of the progress that they lost? Doesn't look like it. Blue, especially Blue speed. That's Ben Mills doing an excellent job, kind of swiping across the top, taking out warriors. Although he is taken out there on the wrap. Blue's with a good kill. And Gold is once more in command of the snail. Blue down to 1 warrior. That's a pretty brittle situation right now for them. They're going to get a second out though, and that's a good amount of progress. Question is, can they stop this snail again? Last time, Snail Defender goes down. Last time they managed to wipe out 2 gold warriors. Then will that happen to the gold warriors again? It doesn't look like it. And there you go. Nice rise there from Moose. And he picks up the win against Long Honk. Excellent work. He's on the cab. Tell him now. All right, Give Me a Dollar going up 1 in the best of 3 against Long Honk, and Long Honk elects to go to the Dusk map. So let's see if they can tie it up here at the Dusk map. There was a pretty back and forth game on that night. So pretty good. Pretty good game. Gold was sort of one big sweep, losing a lot of control, but manages to claw their way back into that game. And now Long Honk looking to tie it up on the dust map. They decide on the dust map. So, okay, it looks like both teams electing to go speed. Electing to go snail. Both teams with their speed warriors out. However, only one looks like got their safe warrior out. And Gold actually likes to go double speed. So that'll be Carissa and Nick as speed warriors. Moose harassing the center. And once again, we have early Gold control of the snail. But a kill on Moose early on. He still got both his speed warriors, though, so that's good. Lot of noise coming out here. Blue getting uprooted from the snail. Actually, nicely fighting back nicely. But Blue, man, big sweep in from Carissa. Takes out Brian Kang. And right now we are tied up on queen kills with the Gold Snail all the way past the flower. Excellent moves here from this Gold team. The question, of course, is can they maintain this kind of momentum? So far, so good, although last time when they got close, they got wiped. And Moose, playing with fire there against the Speed Warrior and the Queen. Snail passed the speed gate here for Gold. That is a big milestone. That's a pretty much emergency situation here for Blue. They're going to have to throw all of their resources at opening up this Snail and getting some pullback. Will Gold allow that? Moose is above, holding a fortress. He dives out, though, and his warriors, one of his speed warriors goes down. Blue is temporarily in control of the Snail, but Gold is still fighting for it. And they have control. They're going to start moving it back. Another speed warrior goes down. So both of Moose's speed warriors now have been taken out. He doesn't have replacements coming anytime soon because he has very little gate control at the moment. Good for him, actually. Some blue warriors have gone down as well, and so they do get a little bit more snail push. Gold back into position to hold this snail. Moose coming in, challenging Brian Kang. Moose going to have to dive back. He does have speed warriors above him. He's got his own speed warrior out as well. That's Carissa on Gold Skulls. And let's see if they can get back in control of this snail. Brian Kang searching. He's got one speed warrior out. He's going to try to get his other warriors out. So far, this looks a little bit like the last game, where Gold gets it close but just can't quite close it out. In that game, they managed to eventually kind of grind out a win against Brian Kang. But in this case, that might not happen. It's not a bet you'd want to take. Blue now in strong control of the snail, and they're getting pulled back. Moose searching for an opening here. He sends Carissa in. A big sweep from Carissa. Excellent moves from her. She's just shown up tonight. Apparently, she's an amazing warrior. I did not know this. So in addition to being a very good bear runner, she's a very good snailer. As I say all of that, actually, all of the Gold warriors go down. I don't know what happened over there. Maybe Turbo. Turbo is Blue Abs, and he's a very, very strong warrior. So Mustafa once again looking to get his military out, and this looks a lot like the last game when he was doing his best to get the snail home, but they just couldn't quite clinch it. They finally take Turbo out, and they're gonna get it back, but that's a lot of progress lost here on this snail. It's all the way back past the but a nice turnaround kill for Richard, and Give Me a Dollar takes it 2-0.
All right, Lakes on Mars on Gold, Fancy Cheese Fridays on Blue. Carissa. You mind?
Two more.
Oh boy.
Hello. Got Lakes on
How did-
Mars
oh my- that was
on
an interesting
Gold
game.
and Fancy Cheese Fridays on Blue. Newcomer Jack is quite the upcoming star for introducing the cheese to the Fridays.
I thought it was Rob who did it, not Jack.
Oh, credit where it's due. It's Rob. My bad.
I feel like you could credit Rob for a lot of things, and you wouldn't be wrong.
Like all those Reddit posts.
Like all those Reddit posts.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like for a lot of snail stuff, he came up with like a good chunk of it.
Snail stuff.
Yeah, that sounds kind of weird, but
Strategy around jumping off.
I mean, not necessarily. I think jumping off has been a normal thing.
Yeah.
It's more like I remember like we would. No one really bumped into the tunnel until like I happened. Like he was just like, oh, anyone want to play at Chinatown Fair, and then we practiced it.
Okay.
Yeah. That kind of stuff. Yeah. All right. So, I gotta do tick marks too. All right. So, Licks on Mars on gold. Fancy Cheese Fridays on blue. Looks like Fancy Cheese Fridays running berries, and they're going to lose the berry that went through the tunnel.
I'm just gonna watch Kevin. I love
That's really
him,
sad.
Speed Warrior.
Kevin. So Kevin is blue.
Yeah.
Jesus
There we go. I think that's a wipe.
That's a wipe. I mean, like that gate is relatively open. Like there's no blue. There wasn't any blue waiting to sacrifice until just now. Kevin was really close in killing.
Yeah, Felicia's hanging alone.
I feel like Kevin always has exactly one objective, and he doesn't worry if something isn't part of his objective, he doesn't do it.
Really?
That seems to be a common.
Oh my
trend.
fucking god.
That was disgusting.
Where did that come out of?
I don't even know.
Just like, yeah, I'm gonna rise really quickly and get this kill.
Oh, you mean like rise kills are a thing?
I could not have predicted that rise kill.
Huh.
Maybe that's
I feel like no. I feel like he rose more quickly than expected because he didn't rise that far, but he definitely rose fairly quickly.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that means that he just can tap really fast, but because I definitely don't feel like I could do that because queens definitely have a very predictable play pattern because they got to go through from one wrap to through the center to fall back down again and stuff like that.
I mean, he was just like waiting in center.
He was definitely waiting. No, he was literally standing there waiting. All right, we're gonna see. Oh, we got a flood opening.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
And they get one in.
Wait, is the flood
Or one
opening
at top.
on blue?
On blue. They have
I
four
was
in.
looking at, they had 4 drones on blue. And
They had 4
slammed-
drones on
slammed
blue.
4 berries in.
Yeah, but they only got one top berry in.
Okay.
And you know, I would say that gold's doing much better. They got
Yeah,
five
definitely.
berries in.
Oh my
And
God.
only one top left.
Speed's duking it out.
Blue also has 5 berries. But, alright.
Kevin.
Yeah, gold is doing so much better.
I mean, that queen pick. I might speed.
Ooh.
Blue, not looking too good. And they just switched to snail. Let's see how that works for them.
I think they're doing a split strat. I think they're still trying. I would like to point out that you could have gotten a lot of bottom berries in if you had a snail guard. Or if you had a ledge guard for blue. Ooh. Alright, things are heating up, I guess. Oh. Blue's definitely doing a really good, solid job ledge guarding. Gold now has 2 ledge guards. I think they look like they're both speed.
It's almost equalized. He's got a little bit of an edge, but
I would say the berries are pretty equal. Although I think it's why did they both switch to snail? Like what?
yeah.
What? Get your warriors out?
Oh. We got the military supremacy. So
Yeah, because Blue's down back to 1 again. They had 2, and they like had 1, and the 1 came out, and then the other one died. So now they're back to 1.
2 speed warriors. How
Kevin
often
is
does that happen?
fighting on Dusk often.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, there's so much room to fly around, and speed is just so easy to get.
No, damn.
Blue
Kevin goes
needs
down.
to stay alive. I'm looking at Kevin.
That's looking grim. One more berry.
Alright. And it's not, you can jump it.
Is that a kick?
That
Did I
was a
miss
kick
that?
in! Oh my god. Alright, let's look at it.
Because I was looking at the gold drone who was like fighting to get up
Yeah,
to.
Okay,
Fly.
got it. Alright, so the gold gets it in. Where did that even come from?
That was out of
Where did that even come from?
Wait, can you press
It wasn't.
back-
It wasn't
back
even
on
by.
the arrow key?
I mean, like,
Go
because it's
back
a
on
live
it.
stream, so I don't know if it works. This is worth watching.
So it must have been like somewhere over here.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, it was a blue.
Blue,
drone.
so Blue
Oh,
Abs kicked
rip.
it through, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Didn't even
Yeah,
know it
Blue
was
Abs,
there. It was
Kevin.
hiding under the leaf.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my
Lakes
god,
on
that's
Mars.
great.
I don't know if they deserved that win. They were looking like they were gonna win it anyway, but
Lakes on, yeah, because they just had a much cleaner. This, I mean, usually it can get you that advantage, flooding, but it just didn't. They just only got that one top berry, and they struggled to get their warriors out, maintain pressure, and get the rest of the berries in. So Stripes doesn't know where he is. Gold Stripes. All right, now he knows. He was just like standing around. Anyway. All right. Gold is seemingly trapped. It's like a giant pincer, and then they cut off one arm of the pincer.
Rob
Now they're not trapped.
is looking pretty good there.
Rob is blue clear.
Yeah, he did get a pick on their ski warrior.
That is very important.
Oh. I don't know if that's an 8, but burst of momentum.
Gold Gold now has no warriors. I was gonna say they better get out someone real quickly because they're gonna lose a warrior in the tunnel.
Alicia's just hanging up the top right. Oh my god.
That was
that's
so close. They should barely escape.
That shouldn't have happened.
Alright, so Felicia's desperately going to try to get a warrior out. Blue Snail's going to keep chugging. She's got a bit of time. I don't see a lot of her workers following her, though.
Yeah, that one just got.
Yeah. She's going to have
Snail
to...
situation's not looking too good. Oh, game 3. Pretty interesting.
She's just not... She just can't get back up.
Too early to call it? No, I don't think
No,
it's
she just...
early to
Oh,
call
how
it.
did she
It's
escape
over.
that?
What?
Whoa! Oh my god!
Is that a new? Is that something new or is that?
That
pretty
is
old?
totally something new. Oh my god.
Because the berries pushing them back. 'Cause there
That's
were a
what it,
bunch
that's
of
what it
berries
looks
over
like. And the worst part is that it was like both. It was blue on blue. There was no gold.
here. Yeah.
That is so sad.
And frustration,
Oh.
not gonna work out.
I have a feeling there's a blue in there.
That's ridiculous.
That bought them like a second of time, and then they couldn't use that to get back up. I feel like I did the wrong ticket.
Wait, am I crazy? I thought it was 1-1. Why are they shaking?
No, I messed up.
Oh, okay.
What was the score?
2-0. What? No,
Sorry, for who?
1-2.
I forgot for who? I'm really bad at
1-2.
this.
Fancy one.
So like that.
No.
Other way
Fancy
around. Okay. Oh, fancy one.
Yes.
I thought you said one.
Bay on gold, read 'em and weep on blue.
I feel like I'm asleep on the wheel.
Yeah, I forgot that the kick-in was on dusk, so obviously they played night before that. That was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was the extra game.
Oh yeah. All right. All right.
Bay on gold, read 'em and weep on blue. Bay on gold, read 'em and weep on blue.
That's not even a killer queen font. Read 'em and weep.
I don't know.
Like reads as in like.
Like
The plant?
thimble reads. Yeah.
Not good.
I was thinking about like book reading. When I was just like, if you're gonna have a better pun, I feel like book
and then
reading
is
is a
weep
better pun.
spelled with 2 P's? Is that?
No,
that's
Weep
right.
is. I'm pretty sure Weep is WEEP. Also, Blue Cam
Yeah.
has been glitching out all night. I feel like there's supposed to be like a girl popping up at the end of the stream. You know, like long hair,
Little
like
more.
like tattered. It's a glitching cam. What do you expect?
Oh, okay. Are we talking about hackers here?
No, I'm just talking about like weird glitches in horror movies. That's a trope, right?
I haven't watched enough of this.
No, I don't either. I thought it was a trope. That's why I know it.
The
'Cause
ring.
I can't
The
watch-
ring. Yeah.
Yeah. I suppose. I do. You remind me of when I was. The Ring was pretty popular when I was a kid, and my cousin was older than me and had watched the movie, so she wanted to recreate the Ring and freak out one of our cousins that we thought was really annoying.
So she carved a hole in the TV and then played.
No, she was doing the part with the closet. I didn't watch the movie, so I'm just trying
I
to
think I
assume
only
it
did
was.
that from Scary Movie, which is a parody of that.
A bunch of girls had long enough hair to do it. We never actually followed through, but that's all I remember. Like we were seriously gonna do it, and then we didn't.
Your poor friend never got to experience that.
It was my cousin. Well, technically he's my nephew. But
And Blue Queen just gets routed inside her hive. That's kind of sad.
sometimes you just, I mean, like she wanted to. Well, then he definitely wanted to help get his berries in, but at the same time he couldn't get out.
No.
Well, I feel like I'm favoring Gold right now, except that Blue's got an objective.
Except for
and
Gold just got
doesn't.
ran over. I would say that Wilkening is doing a good job of. Why did you kick the bear the wrong way? Wilkening's doing a good job on this hive.
Yeah,
And
I don't know why I said that. We got more shit going.
That was an interesting kill. As in, sometimes Wilkening just seems to fall over. For no good reason.
Or is that relatively new?
Falling over?
No, being a queen.
No, I don't think that's new. I think it's more of an on and off kind of thing. Because I think I remember him being a queen when Google was early or young.
Did they get a new cabinet? I was hearing
Google?
something about that.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Things are kind of expensive, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw some stuff about that Red Bull deal though. Which were most of those targeted at SoCal, right?
Yes. I mean, the Red Bull, the High Hustle, the tournament is in SoCal. I don't know if there's a deal to get cheaper cabinets, but
I think Red Bull bought some cabs.
that is insane.
I might be making that up.
I would believe you.
Yeah. I mean, if
'Cause,
we're,
I mean,
if
like,
we're
it
promoting
doesn't-
it, I'd hope that it would have some commitment
Exactly.
by them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's at the same time, it doesn't make sense for them to. Okay, so there's no cabinets in the area, so they have to bring the cabinets in somehow because there's only one in that area. So they definitely would have to buy more for a tournament. But it doesn't. It also at the same time, it seems expensive for them just to buy it and leave it in a warehouse because I don't think they have a space to put it in afterwards.
Oh yeah, I better not sit in the warehouse.
Some do.
That'd
Some
be
do.
sad.
That would be sad. I would agree.
Yeah. Supposed to be moneymakers.
Moneymakers, yeah.
Yeah.
Attracting so much attention. Like a wreck.
I haven't been around the bar scene in New York. Do you feel like there's people around those cabs? Just on?
At Rec? I mean, like, they're abandoned. No, that's the word. They're not having. They can't keep the cabs anymore because they can't pay rent. Like, it doesn't make money for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like their whole business or just the cabs?
The cabinets.
Okay.
I think they have locals. It's a neighborhood, really, in a Williamsburg bar.
When I was in San Francisco for GDC, there was one place that
At
they
the-
seem to have some pretty good regular traffic, but
Yeah.
it might just be more
But
people
there's
showing up
also
to
more
arcades.
games there, right? Like, it's meant
Oh,
for
yeah.
that kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
I went to I went to the only one in LA, and it was kind of interesting. They had set it up back to back, so you couldn't tell that you actually were supposed to play. If you were brand new, you didn't know you're supposed to play on gold. You didn't know there's a back to two cabinets. Yeah, I hope they figure it out. And then I had to teach people how to press both buttons. They got it. People were hopping on. We're back to the game.
Oh, what's even going on here?
The
Break it
game's
down.
going. No, honestly, there's not. It's pretty even. Snail's in the middle. You got an even amount of warriors, and then one of them will die eventually. And then they'll come back. Or wait, the queen has to get a game first.
Oh.
The queen kills another one. Game goes.
This is dicey. Okay. It's a gold pushing, ball forward. Not gold, blue. What am I saying?
Blue's dying.
I just want to see more bumps. I want to see the drone meta.
There is one.
There is.
I think if anyone was pushing jumps, it was Rob. And he's not queening right now, but he's queening.
I need to remember who I was talking to last week because they were adamant that drone meta was going to happen.
That sounds like Rob.
It's Felicia, actually. Are you doing free play now? Is that it?
No, we have Glory.
Oh, thank God. So now we tally up the scores?
See,
Do I have to hit refresh? That looks about right?
it's not a tiebreaker.
No, I don't. Refresh.
Yeah. All right, Read 'em and Weep on gold. Fancy Cheese Fridays on blue.
Oh, this is the
Glory.
We're in Glory.
Best of 5.
Huh? So I get to grab whoever I want for this.
Read 'em and Weep on
Not
gold.
you.
Fancy Cheese Fridays on blue.
Hey, whoa.
What?
Isn't that Reed?
Is that Reed? We named our team after you. Do you want to play a game with us? We don't need one anymore. We got Reed. We're the going match.
No, the stats are automatic. The stats are taken from cab data, and then I don't know how we get the information. So I'm trying to. It's best of 5 instead of best of 3. So I'm looking for that last match. Yeah.
Gold notch 3.
Nomenclature.
Glory.
Can you go deeper?
Glory. It's ever the glory.
Have you watched Disenchantment?
No. What is
No?
that? No.
No? Oh, okay. It's Matt Groening's new project. He made a new animated series. It's fantasy, and it's on Netflix.
Wow. What's the last thing you did? Like Futurama?
It's either Futurama or Simpsons.
Yeah.
That's all I know. I mean, he had such an amazing success with both of those, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if Futurama's still going though.
Do you know if this thing is supposed to be just a one shot or is it supposed to keep rolling?
I mean, usually how it goes is that you do one season, and then if it works, you get a second season, right? And it was pretty mediocre. I watched it.
It's over?
Spoiler alerts.
That's it?
I mean, like, Netflix always puts on the whole season out, and so you can binge watch.
Good for them. Well, gold has the center, blue has the snake.
Gold has no warriors, though. Or one warrior. Oh, at least they got their speed out. Alright, so blue's pushing. Gold's
And what
pushing.
speed they have.
Watch A speed.
Turbo. Speed. And probably.
That's on him.
Oh, you're right. He's abs, isn't he?
No, that's not him. No, he's standing over there talking with a beard.
Alright, all that hype for nothing.
I don't know who their skulls is. He has speed though. He's doing well.
Gold Queen just went ape shit and died.
Oh, I need to update the things.
It's after the two.
I would say this is pretty even. Gold, Snail kissing the waterfall. Gold having 5 berries left.
And the better military.
And they're going to
presence.
run back.
Yep. But Blue's got their ledge guard out, and
Gold
Gold's
is in it.
just trying to run the snail back at this point. Good bump on the queen, no conversion. No snail progress, but there's 4 more berries for gold.
That's sad.
Unforced error there.
Sad, yeah.
Trying to flex on him with the J.
Do you watch tennis?
Nope.
Okay.
But I feel like that J was unnecessary, wasn't it?
I don't know. I don't know. If Gold Queen was trying to get the center position, then in a sense it was necessary. I feel like queens definitely are expected to make like every J though, and it is easier.
Can
for them to
any
do it.
queen make every J?
I think lots of queens get really close to the point where it feels like they get every J, right?
God, I haven't.
Because I mean they have so much more control with the dive. Gold is insane.
Last
Trying to run the
berry
last
sitting
berry
outside the
and
hive.
ride the snail back and get out their warriors.
Well, they've got one drone just killing time. Aren't a lot of
They
berries
definitely-
close by.
No, yeah, not really. I mean they can drop it easily.
Let's
It's
get
not
a
gonna
kick.
get it
Let's get a
easily.
kick. Come on.
Gross.
Oh, this gold on her last, and the snail is almost in the gate.
Well, I mean Gold Queen just has to play it safe, get kills, easy fix. Get out of there real quick. That's what the dives for.
Pincer.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that. Oh Jesus Christ! And Snail gets in.
Couldn't do it. Good game.
I was surprised that they were trying to get in that last berry though. That was blue one, right?
I mean, if they could have just taken the time to clear the hive instead of defend the snail, you think they could have done it? What's that?
I think it definitely would have provided them with a better footing, and it's a less stressful situation if you take back that snail progress first instead of trying to push your objective.
I mean, you're definitely risking it all if you just try to get into the hive.
Like I don't beat like defense. Offense is not always the best defense if they're also fighting on. If they're
Panzer
hitting
goes
home.
down early.
Actually, that's not true. I've seen people do that. Anyway, let's see.
Gold's got the columns or the snail, but
Stripes, good job. Stripes is getting bumped, uses that, and still manages to get the kill. That was insane.
which stripes?
Blue stripes, blue stripes. Okay, Sale's expecting
I definitely overlook
Go to-
stripes. That's
stripes because they're on the side.
yeah.
So, who's gold stripes?
Even less recognizable to me than checkers. It's the lowest of the low.
I mean, Richard always play stripes, and I definitely remember that there was a high point when everyone was running fairies, and it was like he took that position and held it well.
I think that's when I visited the scene the first time.
Visited?
He talked a lot about ledge guarding. And now it seems like ledge guards are more flexible instead of just a guaranteed.
Yeah, because not everyone runs fairies anymore.
Yep.
Alright, we see a 1-for-1 trade on warriors. Gold is on behind on warrior, so can give them out. Huh. Ooh. Someone was greedy.
That looked hairy, but it worked out.
That. Why do you challenge the queen? Just why? I don't get it.
That's my favorite thing to do. Just roll the dice, see if she drops her hover.
That's gross. Because I mean, at a higher level, it straight up
never-
does
it
not
never
work. It will
happens.
never work. Like, and not
Oh,
enough to be
good,
worth it.
that's right.
That was really good. I don't know if the queen's momentum went that far, but still really good.
Definitely set it up right at the last second. And could happen.
Holy shit! That was so fucking tight.
That's stripes. That's skulls.
That was skulls.
Yeah.
Just careened right through the two of them. Disgusting. Oh my god.
All right, Gold Runner. Waiting.
I don't know who the skulls is, but they're doing really well. Does kind of remind me of Andy's playstyle. Kind of just free floating and getting it
I
done.
thought that was Turbo.
Yeah, I
He's-
know, I know.
Yeah.
Just, but it's not Turbo.
Both wearing
I'm
gray
gonna assume his
shirts.
name is Reed because apparently they named the team after him.
I think he's a foreign import from Europe.
From
actually.
Europe?
Yeah. We've got a crazy scene in Berlin.
What? Is it Cabin International?
No, I'm lying.
That's what I thought.
I don't think Reed's a German name.
Are you gonna say there's one in Canada and therefore it's international?
I would love that. I don't know. I don't
Is
think
that
so.
your mission?
You know, if they're however much American dollars, they're 1/4 plus Canadian dollars. So
Wait, what does that mean?
that means 75 cents on the dollar Canadian.
Oh, okay.
USD. That's crazy. Yeah, and you know, they all use credit cards, right? So you're not actually dropping US quarters into there? Is that how it works?
Because that's how exchanging money works.
I'm just saying, if you put in a Canadian quarter in there, it might not read.
In this cab or in cabs in general?
In this cab. I don't know, does it have a quarter slot?
It does. It has a quarter slot, but obviously no one uses it.
Yeah. Well, actually, when I was in San Francisco, we used it.
No, my point is that these cabs are on free play. Of course, you're not gonna.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
not gonna.
these-
You don't need
these
to pay.
specifically,
Yeah, and at right, but
For free at the bar?
yeah.
And of course they're not making money if they're free.
Mm-hmm.
So then of course they can't pay the rent.
How
How does that make sense?
I don't know.
I guess they'll just hope you'll drink the beer then.
Yeah. No, and also we were supposed to have more monthly tournaments there, and that's supposed to help fund it, but we didn't. Oh, gross.
Wow, that should not have happened. I don't know. What do you think about that?
That was. It looked like Blue Stripes was stuck to the queen, and then when they got unstuck, Blue just kept on moving forward, and killed the queen.
So it's a pretty common glitch.
I don't. That's what it looks like. I don't know what actually happened.
I mean, they're both facing forward, right? And the queen had the height. It looked like.
Queen had the height.
Yeah, it looked like they were like
No, Queen wasn't-
sticking and moving up diagonally, and then he
Yeah.
somehow killed her.
No. I mean, or
You're saying they're at the same height and they keep clashing while rising? If they
I
do
don't-
clash, they should move apart.
that seems kind of weird, though.
It looked like a bug.
It looked like they were. It looked like they were stuck together, and then when they finally stopped being stuck, and that's what happened.
Okay.
That's what I'm guessing.
Okay. My game knowledge, not good.
I don't. My debug knowledge is not great. If anything, you should know that.
Well,
Like Unity physics and.
it's like on trigger, on collision enter. How do you play around these little like nipples on the bottom of the platforms? It's like you can never cross those without just getting beat out by the person on the other side, right? Just create stalemates.
You queen.
You queen.
You get the queen in there, and then the queen will just run them through.
Okay.
Either that, or you can get a surprise bump.
Well, from the backside, sure, but not across the middle.
No, you just go under, and then you go over. So yeah, someone can become entrenched on one side of the bump, but. Oh.
What if I missed?
Sorry. Gold Labs was trying to run the very end, and they were trying to go through from the other side. And then they finally were able to jump over Blue Hive. And then they just forgot, I don't know, they weren't able to jump in time, so they ended up just getting a lower berry when they wanted a top berry. Like, you go through all this effort to go around and you only get a lower berry.
Well,
I feel
Abs
bad
is
for
trying to bump right now. I appreciate that.
Ooh, that's sad. You execute a pincer and you end up dying.
Right.
I think Gold Queen is in trouble. Oh, GG. What? What? I'm gonna assume that was a bump.
Doing all right.
Oh,
Look at that snail.
that was a okay. So the first one, the warrior was a bump. The queen killed Sad J. Good bumps. Good bumps.
Are we streaming on Twitch or just YouTube?
YouTube. We've never streamed on Twitch, to my knowledge. Like other places will, but not here. I heard it's better.
Twitch chat's
YouTube.
kind of shit. That's true.
Twitch chat, yeah.
Amazon's not exactly my favorite company right now. Yeah. 2 reasons not to use Twitch.
Although they're trying to make it really popular with, I think, drops. So I play Overwatch, and they had this event where if you watch a certain number of hours, then you can get rewards, in-game rewards. So you have to connect your game account to your Blizzard account to the Twitch account. I thought that was an interesting way of promoting both.
So who owns YouTube? Is it Google?
Say it again?
Google owns YouTube, right?
Yes.
Shout out to all the Googlers in the house right now.
Why? You want to work there or something?
I want to work somewhere that will give me a work visa.
That's true.
That would be preferable.
When is well anyway.
Shout out to all the Googlers who are looking to hire game developers.
I feel like that's none.
Yeah. No, I did have a creative coding sort of position, but
Oh, that's weird.
it's sort of more at the intersection of tech and art than
Yes.
games.
That is like that may as well be the definition of creative coding.
Yep. Well, no, the definition of creative coding is making GIFs and processing that people like on Twitter.
That's
actually.
dumb. That's so dumb.
I follow them all. And what?
I'm so confused.
I just had a moment with Turbo.
What does that even mean?
Turbo Kelly.
That was an inside joke, and I don't get it.
We just finger gunned each other for 3 seconds.
Oh. You look you're bros for life or something.
Trying to be.
Getting it.
Colt's gonna run the snail back and abdicate berries for the moment.
I mean, they only have 5 berries in.
Yeah, but
Just be and not
slow and
analyze
steady.
this game. Blue has no gates. Now 1 gate. If I had to guess, I'd say Blue lost a bunch of their warriors trying to get the snail back.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh.
Gold makes a weird play. Pincer gets out.
Blue is definitely holding on to this. More than, oh Jesus Christ! More than I was expecting.
I was about to applaud Gold Queen for getting some pretty nice J's.
And then like getting sat on by Kevin. I mean, how else did you describe that? Ooh, damned it.
Describe it badly. That's awkward.
Next game.
Well, I'm gonna get in on the free play
Go get him.
because my talent's not casting.
Same.
you